to making athletes perform at their best on and off the field is our core strength. Whether it's orthopedics, performance, or wellness, physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital is your choice for better health and better results in East Texas. We're focused on excellence every day for patients, athletes, and Bulldogs.
This is the scene. Steve Torrance, the Capco Contractors top fueler, in front of a sold-out crowd.
Well, here come them Capco boys.
The Capco Contractors team, of course, the 4 championships, the great run they've had, the continued competition that this team is bringing to the table.
I feel that Steve Torrance is somewhat of a caged lion, and at some point I think he's going to break out.
Torrance 381.7, 325 miles an hour. It'll be a contest to the stripe, fire and smoke on both sides, and it is Steve Torrance.
Hey, Brian, this is Doug. Can you hear me? Yep. Okie dokie. There, we got all the old high steppers out on the field for the last 50 years. Yeah, I really more. There's way more showed up than I thought. They're covering from. Right here, I'll play. You can hear us all right. Okay. You want me to try a little bit of the fight song? Okay. Here we go. Uh-oh. Whoa. Whoa, that thing turned way up. Turn it down. Yep. It's not that loud there. Oh, there we go. Lady like to busted my eardrums. Okay. Hold on, just do what? Yeah, Yeah, it was. Well, I don't know, but that mic wasn't picking up good for some reason. We couldn't hear it very loud ourselves, and we don't know what it was, if it where it was or what the deal was. For some reason, it wasn't real loud. Yeah, well, we've got the directional mic tonight. It'll be real loud. Yeah. Right, yeah. But yeah, well, there's the Biggs girl, whatever her name is. Biggs girl. Oh, we're talking about these older ones that's been out there. Yeah, but they've even got the past directors out there. Yeah. Yeah, I was just looking to see who I know. Yeah, well, he turned it off. You know, last time we were at home, for somehow they're putting the broadcast in with, it's going to be on YouTube live. Okay, the UIL lets you start with COVID. They let you start broadcasting games live. Used to, you had to wait till after the game was over. Well, we were going along talking. Somehow they got it tied into the PA system, and we were broadcasting over the PA system. Yeah, well, it happened 3 times. Yeah, they got it fixed now. So but I told him, I said, he kept having it on the board, and I said, well, the problem is when you get 2 different channels, sometimes the words in the picture won't match, And I told him, I said, why don't you do like they did 30 years ago when we did this? Just get a headset plug and just run it over to the input on the audio on your camera, and then they're coordinated. Can't be. He hadn't tied it in. Do what now? Oh, I forgot all about it. I'm sorry. I got busy. Okay. All right. Well, just let us know when you get ready.
And the side judge is John Wynn.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another broadcast of Kilgore High School football, brought to you by Raging Red Broadcasting each and every Friday night right here on KDOK. Hello, everyone. I'm Doug Smith along with Don Hedrick and Jason Smith, and we're at R.E. St. John Memorial Stadium ready to kick off the 2023 district play for the Kilgore Bulldogs as they play host tonight to the Palestine Wildcat. As usual, as we get underway with our Glenn and Debbie Phillips pregame show, proud sponsors of Raging Red Football. Don's down on the field. We're going to take it down to him.
Well, I'll do a quick weather, Doug. I'll tell you what, it's 82 degrees. You look at about an 8-mile-an-hour northeast wind. Very, very pleasant night. But I want to talk about the pregame. 50th anniversary of the Kilgore High School High Steppers, and they had the alumni tonight down on the field dancing. There had to be 3,000 or 4,000 alumni. Well, maybe not that many, but I tell you what, they did a pregame dance on the field, and everybody really enjoyed it. I tell you what, it was really fantastic. I was down on the field, walked 50 line between the fields. I tell you what, last week Coach Fuller said Palestine is always big and physical. I'm telling you what, guys, Palestine
the number each and every week, so we don't have people pre-dialing, but you have to talk to Don. If you don't get him, call back, and then we'll tell you when we've run out of caps, and I'll advise you to call quick because they have been going in about 4 or 5 minutes. They're gone long enough for him to change lines and write it down. So we'll give you that number. This week they will be at Tara Harris State Farm right there next to the burrito shop, kind of candy cornered across from the post office. And you can go by afternoon on Monday to pick them up. Afternoon on Monday, give Don time to get them there. So as we continue with our Glenn and Debbie Phillips pregame show, proud sponsors of Raging Red Football. Well, Jason, Don talked about how big these Palestine Wildcats are. Well, Kilgore better, as he said, better be ready because they're coming after you with 3 backs and 5 down linemen.
Yeah, Palestine is going to take the approach of run early, run often, and when all else fails, run a little bit more. They've only got about 1,000 yards of offense on the season. Over 800 of it is on the ground. They are a running football team. They don't try to hide it. They'll run kind of you kind of look, some people call it, looks like a veer, some call it a wing tee. But just to show you, their starting quarterback, he's only attempted 20 passes. He's only completed 5 of them, only got 80 yards. Now, they had another quarterback at some point, but that's all that kid's got. Now, running the football, like I said, John Denman, 29 attempts, 163 yards, 4 touchdowns. Elijah Walker, 42 attempts, 285 yards, 3 touchdowns. They love to hammer the football, and like Don said, with the large line like that, you're going to be able to do that during the season. The good news is Kilgore has done a fantastic job against the run, and they've done a great job overall on defense. Kilgore's defense has been fantastic throughout the season.
As we continue with our Glenn and Debbie Phillips pregame show, Kilgore comes into tonight's contest 3-1 on the season. They defeated the Hallsville Bobcats, a broadcast that you heard right here on KDOK, 44-9 last week. Palestine, on the other hand, coached by Lance Angel, are 2-2. They're even coming into tonight. Last week they defeated Walnut Grove by a score of 36-35. The last time these two teams met was last year, and Kilgore won that game 22-0. Okay, Don's up here. We're ready for the call in for the Caps. Here's the number: 903-330-1420. 903-330-1420. If you want a cap, we ask you not to call in. Try to get them as many people as we can. We take the first 6 callers. You have to talk to Don. You cannot leave a message. And he asked me to tell you, when you call, turn your radio off because you get the feedback and he can't understand you because your radio is feeding back through your phone. So when you call, turn your radio way down, and he can hear you a lot better and get the names. So do that favor for us. Just turn your radio down. Number once again, 903-330-1420 as we continue with our Glenn and Debbie Phillips pregame show.
And Doug, we're back to warm weather this week. It's definitely a lot hotter. The humidity's up. There's a chance possibly some weather could drift into the area maybe later tonight, but hopefully we'll be able to get this game over with before that comes along. But opening district game for the 2023-24 season, Kilgore love to get off to that 1-0 start. They're 3-1 right now. Palestine 2-2, same record that Palestine had when they came into this game last year. Last week, Kilgore really had their best offensive performance that they've had all season. Matthew Hardy in at tailback.
Don talking about the deal, 63% humidity, 84 degrees, and Jason just alluded to how hot and then humid it's going to be. May see some cramps even this late in the season because of this high humidity and this hot down on the field, because 84 degrees, folks, is the temperature at your house. Down there on that field, you can add about 12 more degrees to it, 12 to 14 more degrees down on that turf. What causes that is this artificial grass with all these black pellets absorbs heat all day. Well, when that sun goes down, it radiates that heat back off. And so after it absorbs that heat and radiates, it's almost like an asphalt highway, how it radiates heat, Jason.
Yeah, you've got it coming from the ambient temperature plus what's coming off that field, and it's going to be tough. That is going to be one advantage Palestine has, is they're going to be running through those different backs. You've always got somebody fresh. Kilgore can do that too. Kilgore rotates backs in and out. I really would like to see, again, the passing game. They kind of opened it up a little more last week. Hopefully we'll see it open up just a little bit more. Maybe a few more zone reads, maybe some option playing. Really like the idea of getting Derek Williams out there on a bootleg, letting him have the option to throw it or to run it, which is always a good thing. He's got some speed.
And we've got a big tight end in Josh Parrish that can catch the ball and hard to bring down.
Yeah.
And he's a tall target. If you throw it up there, he can go up and get it way above a defender. The phone number on the caps, 903-330-1420, 903-330-1420. And we welcome our listeners and also our watchers on the YouTube channel. Kilgore High School is broadcasting this game live tonight, and we welcome you to the broadcast.
Yeah, the first time we tried to get this work last week, had a lot of difficulties. I think we finally got it all figured out. Thank you to those folks. They've been just a big help, been trying to make this work, and we finally got it going this week. So if you go over to YouTube, search Kilgore versus Palestine, you'll find the live stream, and you'll hear us coming out through the air. Of course, we're always on our normal stations, FM, AM, Kilgore cable channels, and then also on KDOKradio.com as well.
Yes, you can hear these broadcasts a multitude of ways all the way around in about a 65-mile radius of Kilgore, all the way to Tyler, all the way out to Henderson at 106.1, 101.9 Longview, 105.3 Kilgore, 1240 AM Kilgore. Like I say, over in Tyler and the World Wide Web at KDOKradio.com. As the Palestine Wildcats come on the field, they'll have the maroon trim on their white jerseys. White maroon trim down the sides, and maroon numbers and all white jersey. Kilgore ready to come on. They've got the red jerseys, the black pants, and the red helmets. And when both teams get on the field, we'll go down for our national anthem about 2 minutes before kickoff here as we continue with our Glenn and Debbie Phillips pregame show. Remind you on the caps, the number 903-330-1420. Also, you pick them up at Tara Harris. Don says that's it. You can stop calling. We've given them all away. You can go by and pick them up afternoon on Monday at Tara Harris State Farm, and that is right next to the burrito shop, another one of our sponsors, and right across the street from the post office. If you don't know where they are, it's a white building right there. So go by and see Tara. Tell her that you appreciate her sponsoring these broadcasts, because these sponsors that help us furnish these caps, and also they're the ones that make these broadcasts possible, and we thank them. And we've had some. Matter of fact, I saw one of them down there. It was Jerry Ted Roberts of Kilgore Eye Care, and he said, I've been with y'all the whole 42 years, and he has. So he has been there with us the whole time. We've got a name. Don couldn't get the last name for you. You may want to call back in. Angela, we got Angela, but we didn't get your last name. If we don't get back, it'll still have Angela down at the State Farm. Angela, we'll have that down there for you at Tara Harris State Farm. But Baron Isaac, Tom Watson, Virgil Connor, Gerald Henderson, and Gene Fout.
Yeah, and Angela, our first caller, if you will, just text me your last name, text to that number. That phone number that you dialed in, we'll have that, and we'll be ready for you. So if you'll text us, Angela, and your last name, we'll know who to put on there, and we want to make sure we recognized you.
And get your cap, too.
Make sure you get your cap.
And we're ready for our national anthem. We're going to go down to the field. Always great to hear our national anthem, that time played by the Kilgore High School band over across the field. And now the referees will get the captains and take them to the middle of the field as we wrap up our Glenn and Debbie Phillips pregame show. Proud sponsors of Raging Red Football. And thank you, Angela, for texting in. Angela, well, here's the winners again. Mind you, pick them up at Tara Harris State Farm afternoon on Monday. Angela Watkins, Baron Isaac, Tom Watson, Virgil Connor, Gerald Henderson, and Gene Fout. Congratulations to those winners of the caps, and we appreciate you calling in and appreciate y'all each and every week. And we will have that. We will have the call in as long as Kilgore keeps playing football in 2023. We'll have the call in the pregame for caps. So if you didn't get to win one or you had one, we've got lots more to go. So you will be able to get in. Now they've got the captains down there explaining to them as we're about ready to get underway. Kickoff district of 2023. Kilgore High School football being brought to you by Raging Red Broadcasting. Doug Smith along with Don Hedrick here at R.E. St. John Stadium. Home game for the Kilgore Bulldogs and first game of district for Palestine and Kilgore. So still talking to the players. Don't know, Don, if they're going to have any of the special rules that we had back when it was hot before, because it sure is taking a long time to explain some things to them.
Well, they haven't had the rules on the heat since the first game, so I don't think so they are.
Okay, now now we're going to switch. I think we're going to say Palestine won the toss.
And they will receive.
And they will receive. They won the toss, and they will receive. First time this year the Kilgore hadn't won the toss. They won the toss every time and then started out with their defense on the field. So this time they didn't. Quarterback for Palestine, Court Williams. Running back Elijah Walker, John Didman, and Garrett Stedham. They will be in the lineup for the Palestine Wildcats.
Palestine, not very many fans here, Doug. You look across the field, maybe 50 to 100 stands. Boy, the stands for the Kilgore Bulldogs, standing room only.
It is, Don. We were talking about that. Palestine didn't bring some. You hate to see that because, there's more parents and grandparents of these drill team football players than is over there and band members that's in the stands. But Kilgore set to kick it off. Aiden Reyes will kick it off for Kilgore from the 40-yard line.
And Doug, you know what kind of kickoff I like? Last week we did. We kicked off deep to the Hosler Bobcats over and over and over.
He's kicking into a little bit of a wind this time, so it may hang up there a little bit.
It's a northwest wind at about 8 miles northeast. Excuse me. So it's a little bit crosswind right now.
Right.
And Kilgore will be kicking into that wind to start this ball game.
Yep, they will. So they will go south to north. Palestine from north to south.
11 yards for the ball. I expect he's going to kick it off.
Yeah, he is way back off of it. Well, no, he does. He kicks it high. They fielded about the 18-yard line. He broke 2 or 3 tackles, several tackles. Actually had him about the 18. He brings it out to the 25.
Yeah, Doug, he ran about 40 yards and gained about 8.
Yeah.
So that's not bad coverage. Kilgore's special team strung it out to the middle of the field. And my theory, he was tackled at the 24, so they're going to start it at the 25.
Right on the even mark, or not even number, but even 5-yard line marker. The quarterback for Palestine, Coyd Cooper, will bring them up to the line of scrimmage. They'll split receivers over on left and right. And this time they actually start out with one back in the backfield. Not what we expected out of them. We talked about the wind tee and the veer, but this time they've only got one back, but they'll bring a man in motion. They'll take it. Quarterback will keep it. And Kilgore's P.J. Wiley's got him behind the line of scrimmage.
P.J. Wiley read that all the way.
He sure did.
No. Absolutely. They're going to lose, depending on the spot, 2 to 3 yards.
Yeah. Looks like he's going to lose about 2 yards on the play.
Yeah, he's going to put the ball down for a 2-yard loss. So that's good defense, run defense by the Kilgore Bulldogs.
Don, the motion didn't confuse the defense. They stayed where they were supposed to be on their side of the field. So Cooper will go to the sideline and get the play from the coaches. Now they'll run with a full house backfield. He'll take it, hand it off to the second man through, and he barely made it a yard. Maybe we'll give him a yard. So yard gain on the play.
One difference I want to notice, Kilgore against a passing team like Pine Tree and Hoswell had a 3-man front, had more coverage. Kilgore with a 4-down lineman against the run of the Palestine Wildcats.
Yeah.
So 3rd down and 11 for Palestine.
When you go against a running team, Don, you can't wait for the linebackers because you get first downs if the linebackers do the tackling. So they'll stay with the full house backfield again. He'll go up under center. Cooper will play action, rolls to his right. He's got pressure. He's got a man open. He's not going to get the first down, or did he?
About the 32,
I don't think he did.
So he's going to be shy.
Yeah, he's going to be shy. Picked up about 6 yards on the play, or 7, Jason says, and it'll be a punting situation for the Wildcats as they will come on to punt the ball.
Yeah, it took Palestine a minute and a half, run off the clock. Now they're going to be punting to the Kilgore Bulldogs. Back deep for Kilgore.
Perry Cole, the senior, will be the punter. Cole will be the punter. One man back deep. Zaylen Stoker, as Don said, he'll stand his 30. They got a player coming on. Still got plenty of time on the play clock. I only count 10 guys. There comes the 11th one. He's coming on. Down to 3 on the play clock. They're not going to get this off. They don't hurry. Well, they did. High snap. Kilgore puts pressure. Almost got a piece of it. It bounces around. Picked up by Kilgore, trying to get some movement. And it'll be, Stoker will get it back up to about the 28 or 29 is where he'll get it to.
Brought down by number 35, Zach Reagan.
49 yards on that punt. Good punt that time by Cole.
Well, Doug, another one of those, whatever style, they kind of go to the side and kick it. And we've seen that a lot this year, and that kick gets a lot of roll.
Yeah, it does. It does. It bounces a long ways.
So Kilgore will start on their own 29-yard line.
Jaden Sanders.
10-23.
We'll go split on the far side. Wiley will go into the slot out of a pro set. Backs on either side. Takes it, hands it off. Now he keeps it. It looked like, Don, he was trying to read the tackle was Zaylen Stoker, and he lost a yard.
Yeah,
he held it in there a little too long before Williams decided to pull it out.
Loss of 1 makes it 2nd and 11.
Loss of 1 on the play, 2nd down and 11.
Right.
And that big defensive line of Palestine, Doug, they made penetration through the Kilgore offensive line. They were all in the backfield.
Right. Derek Williams held it a little too long. This time he throws it on a crossing route. It's complete, and it's a first down for Kilgore out over the 40 to the 41-yard line.
Zaylen Stoker caught that ball in a crowd, Doug. Gained 13 on it.
Right.
And a first down, the ball moves out to the 41-yard line.
Well, we took a page out of Hallsville, Don. That's what they were doing to us, is that crossing route, and Kilgore ran it there.
Stoker did a good job, Doug. Went in between the zones. He was wide open in the middle. Linebackers didn't cover him. Secondary didn't cover him. He was wide open.
Out of the shotgun now, they'll send a motion, then they'll come back. Straight ahead handoff to Waters, and he'll pick up about 3 yards. Still hadn't got him on the ground. Maybe 2. Let's see where they mark it. Yeah, only got about a 2-yard gain on the play. Kilgore having it tough running against those big front defensive linemen of Palestine. So Kilgore may have to throw it more than they want to tonight. Sometimes 4 and 5 people. Out of the shotgun goes Derek Williams. Slot over on both sides as it's 2nd and long, 2nd and 8. Williams looked for somebody. He's got a man down the middle. He just overthrew him. Almost made a heck of a catch down there. On that pass route was number 1, Javon Pound, and he almost came up with a catch that would have been outstanding.
That would have been a highlight reel.
Oh, it would have.
ESPN, maybe,
Yes.
Doug, but incomplete will bring up 3rd down and 8.
He needed to put a little more air and let him run under. That was on a rope.
Jason just pointed out, look down on the sidelines, and his street clothes number 15, Matthew Hardy, not suited up for this game.
Slot over on both sides. Now they're screen up the middle. Waters looked upfield, took a peek, pass incomplete. Guys, that was going for big yardage.
I believe, Doug, some big hands from Palestine got up and tipped the ball and knocked the ball down.
It may have been. There was all the Palestine had come blowing in on that pass rush.
Yeah, 4th and 8 and a punting situation for the Kilgore Bulldogs.
Zaguerre will stand back inside his own 30. 1 man back deep for the Wildcats. Gibson back deep for the Wildcats. It's a high hanging kick, and it bounces at the 15. He decides to pick it up, and he is surrounded by red jerseys. He actually going to lose about 3 or 4 yards from where he got it.
That was not a wise decision.
No, it was not. But I get 49, another 49-yard punt. We're starting out pretty good, folks. We've had 2 punts, and both of them have been 49 yards.
So Palestine on their 2nd series, they're going to start from their own 10-yard line. Started their first drive from their 25.
Yeah, start
this
deep.
one, 10-yard line.
Start deep in their own territory. They'll run out of the wing tee. The H-back, they'll take it, hand it off on the slant to the outside. Kilgore stops it, but not until they pick up about 2 or 3 yards on the play. Picks up 2 yards.
Yeah, officials are going to give them 2 yards, 2nd down and 8. And as you guys said, run. Palestine, they're just going to run the ball.
Yep, run and run some more. And that's what they are doing. They've tried. They've had 1 pass for 7 yards. The rest of it has been runs. Quarterback will go. Cooper will go up under center. He'll take it, pitch it back on the left side. And Don, somebody for Kilgore blew the lineman backwards, and he ran into the back of his own lineman. I don't know who it was on the defense, but they drove their defender straight back.
Well, they're going to give him good forward progress of about, looks like about 5 yards maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to start him about 6-yard pickup on the play.
Yeah, ball at the 18. They need to get to the 25 third down and short.
I didn't think he gained that much, but he did.
7:08 to go, first quarter. No score. Second possession of the night for Palestine.
Cooper.
Both teams, one possession each, and punted the ball away.
Cooper going to the sideline to get the plays from the coaching staff over there with Lance Angel, the head coach. And he'll go under center to take quick pitch on the sweep to the left side. And I don't know if he got there.
I don't think
he did. No gain on the play.
I think he made nothing.
Yeah, I think it was no gain. It's going to bring up fourth down. Too deep, I would think, in their own territory to go for it. Now, if this was Carthage, they might go for it. We saw them go for it deep in their own territory. But this one will not. Zaylen Stoker will go back.
And as usual, Palestine, one play at a time comes on the field.
They can't quite get them all on there. Perry Cole, the senior, will do the punting. Stoker will stand right at his own 40. High snap. That Kilgore's got him back there. He tries to throw it. He's got a man open. What a job by that young man, Don. What a job. But you've got ineligible lands downfield. That's what Coach Fuller's screaming. You can't throw the ball with all your linemen down.
They have a flag.
In between but he just now threw it. With a complaint. Yep. But hey, Dave, Don, give Cole credit. He thought that young man, the ball went over his head. Kilgore jerseys were surrounding him, and he found an open man and threw it. But Don, as a lineman, you make a 1, 2, 3 count, and then you release.
Yeah.
And it just took him more than that to throw the ball. Let's see what they'll call.
They just called the ineligible receiver.
So there we're going to have to punt it again. Because Kilgore can't refuse it or it'll be a first down for Palestine because they made enough yardage. He had ineligible, but give the young man credit of under pressure.
Yeah, the line of scrimmage is an 18-yard line, and they backed up 5 yards on that one.
Yep, backed up to the 13.
So it brings up fourth down and 7 for Palestine.
Stoker will stand right near midfield, but they came close the first time. They were there this time. Low snap. It skips along the ground, but he does get it. He kicks it away from Stoker. Stoker trying to get over there, but he is just going to have to let it roll down to the 28. Good long rolling punt again. Well, we have had some punts so far in this game. 59 yards on that punt. We've had a 49, a 49, and now a 59-yard punt.
Yeah, if there were college scouts here looking for a punter for a college team, this is the game they need to be in. Right. Kilgore's going to take over on their own 28.
No score, 5:38 left to go in the first quarter. Kilgore High School football being brought to you by Raging Red Broadcasting. Doug Smith, Don Hedrick, Jason Smith here at R.E. St. John Stadium for the first district game of the 2023 campaign for the Kilgore Bulldogs. Waters will line up in the backfield along with Williams. One receiver split on the far side. Face mask. And there it is. That's going to be 15. He only picked up 2.
He gained about 2 on the play.
But they're going to tack 15 more on it. Don, he was almost about to fight loose of that tackle. Now let's see if he has to come out. I guess even if it's a face mask, you still got to come out if your helmet comes off. Right. Yeah, he can stay in. I thought he could because it was on a penalty that his helmet came off.
So unusual, Kilgore getting the big penalty and not against the Bulldogs. That's 1st and 10 from the 45 now.
Sage Orange, the senior, checks into the ball game and comes into the backfield for Kilgore. Slide over on the left side, right to left. Orange gets it, starts right, cuts back to the left, all the way across the grain, and he's beat one man. He's got one man. Oh, now we're going to get a late hit out of bounds. And that was no doubt he was way out of bounds when he got hit. Great run by Sage Orange, the senior. And now they're going to tack 15 more onto this one. Don, I might argue then, but that wasn't even close. He was way out of bounds.
I think he got about, looks like 30 yards.
Yep. We'll see how much he actually got, and then 15 on top of it. Looks like they're marking it from the 25, maybe. I think that's where they're going to mark it from. It's where all but two officials.
Late hit out of bounds. Number 2 of the defense. Half the distance to the goal. That carries an automatic first down.
Yep, half the distance from the 25. They're marking it.
It'll be a 12.5-yard penalty. I don't know how you're going to do that. 30-yard run on the play. Gives Kilgore first and goal from the 12.5-yard line of Palestine.
Went down to the 25. So, first and 10 for the Bulldogs. Out of the straight ahead handoff over to the left side. Good yardage picked up down there. Waters on the carry for Kilgore.
Yeah, another flag on the play. I believe I saw white jerseys for Palestine jump offside, Doug.
Yep, 3-yard pickup. Let's see. Offside. Yep, you're right, Don. So they'll replay the first down. They'll act like that 3 yards didn't happen. So now it will be first and 5 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, first
from the 9-yard line. Parrish in the backfield along with Waters. Williams stands in the shotgun. Good snap, takes it, throws it on the route, corner route, incomplete. Pass goes incomplete.
Williams' pass falls incomplete, brings up second down.
We'll bring up 2nd and 5 for the Bulldogs. Don, we've started, I think it was back to about the second game of the season, rotating Parrish in there with Saylor in the backfield as a halfback. This time they will run Saylor in there out of an I formation as Williams will go up under center. Waters the second man. He'll get the handoff. Big hole right side. Breaks a tackle.
Didn't make it, but
he's got a first down.
Yeah.
It'll be first and goal to go for the Bulldogs. Almost did it. Big hole on that right side, by the right side of the offensive line. 6-yard pickup on the play. First and goal to go from the 2 for the Bulldogs. Williams coming over to get the play from sideline. Kilgore going right to left on your TV screen or radio dial. Williams will go up under center with Saylor and Waters in the backfield. They'll split one man over on the far side. Takes it, hands it off to Waters, straight ahead. Touchdown. Isaiah Waters from 2 yards out on the 5th play. So Isaiah Waters on the 2-yard run. Kilgore gets on the board first. 5 plays. .342 left to go in the first. Kilgore trying to make it with the extra point, a 7-0 game. Snap on the ground, gets it down. Everything works. Extra point's good. Kilgore 7, Palestine nothing. We'll take a break. We'll be back in just a moment.
Brent Rice State Farm Insurance is located at 1100B North Kilgore Street. Go by there and see Brent and his staff for all your insurance needs. They have a full line of insurance products available. Whether it is home, auto, boat, or life insurance, they will find a plan that is right for you. Just give them a call at 903-984-2917. That's Brent Rice State Farm Insurance, a proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs and Ragin' Red Broadcasting.
The Cap House will embroidery almost everything.
Yeah, right. My belt?
Yep.
How about my shoes?
Yep.
T-shirts?
Yep. Bags?
Yep.
Your purse?
Yep.
My jacket?
Yep.
How about our blankets?
Yep.
Towels? How about the kids' baseball uniforms?
Yep.
How about my jersey?
Yep.
Football uniforms?
Yep.
Okay, I got it. They'll embroider just about anything.
903-986-9336.
What was that?
903-986-9336.
I'm sorry, I missed it. One more time.
903-986-9336. The Cap House, a little out of the way, but what they put on will stay.
And the kickoff by Kilgore fielded at the 25-yard line, and good coverage by the Bulldogs wraps him up as he crosses the 25 to about the 27. That last drive by the Bulldogs covered took 5 plays. It took them 1 minute, 56 seconds on the drive. It ended with a 2-yard run by the tailback Isaiah Waters. PAT by Izaguirre was good. Kilgore goes up 7-0 with 3:33 left to play here in the first quarter. Palestine takes over at their own 28-yard line.
Situation. Third try for Palestine here in the first quarter.
Out of the shotgun, there's a sweep around the left side.
Big
good
gain.
yardage, yes, big gain. They just followed that guard that pulled, Don. They pulled the guard over there, and he just followed him right down the field. 9-yard pickup on that play from scrimmage, first play from scrimmage.
I believe that's the biggest run so far tonight for the Palestine Wildcats.
Yep,
Second down and 1.
Previous to that, their biggest gain was 6 yards. 2nd and 1 for the Wildcats. Coyd Cooper at quarterback. In the backfield, Elijah Walker. Now they'll end over to the left and run unbalanced left. Here it comes, student body left, and gets the first down. Now cuts back across the field. Don, that was literally the old student body left. They shifted, and they had 7 people over there blocking.
And Kilgore defense shifted down, Doug, but like you said, there were one more blocker than there was tackler, and the linebacker had to come and make the stop. Stop at the 44-yard line, I believe the first down of the night for Palestine.
7-yard pickup on the play. Yeah, they've been 3 and out their other 2 possessions. The center, Garcia, goes up over the ball. Cooper will go under center, straight ahead, handoff, dive play off the right side. Big yardage. Palestine finds some yardage on the carry. Number 22, Elijah Walker.
Yeah, they found something. Got 8 yards on the carry, Doug. When the secondary is making a stop, that's too big of a gain. 8 yards for Palestine into Kilgore territory at the Kilgore 48-yard line.
Yeah.
And that was a little misdirection. It looks like it was going to go left, and they cut back to the right. And
yep. That Elijah Walker came into tonight's game, 42 attempts for 285 yards and 3 TDs. He was the one that carried that ball on that last attempt. He's a senior. They'll run unbalanced on the right side, and here they go on the counter play back to the left. Good tackle by Zaylen Stoker, but not before he picks up the first down. So now they are starting to move the ball.
Jason said a 4-yard gain down to the Kilgore 44-yard line.
Yep. Starting to move the ball.
A minute and a half to go here in the first quarter. Kilgore Bulldogs lead 7-0 over the Palestine Wildcats.
Yeah, Palestine found a way to start moving that ball against the Bulldogs. Something in that defense, Kilgore may have to adjust now to counter whatever Palestine's doing. But here they come, guys. They got everybody. There's nobody split up. There is 8 people on that line of scrimmage, straight ahead handoff, and it goes forward for a good gain.
He's going to get about 4, looks like.
So 4-yard pickup on the play down to the Kilgore 40. Don, they're not hiding what they're doing.
They're not doing. And on this drive, they had a 9, a 7, an 8, a 4, and a 4-yard gain.
They're just lining up, folks. There is no wide receivers. There is no slot man. They are putting them up on the line of scrimmage and saying, here we come.
Yeah, 2nd down and 6
Stop
from the Kilgore 40.
And, Don, the only way you can do that is you're going to have to blitz and disrupt that in the backfield. When you get that much humanity moving, it's hard to stop. And here they come again. Everybody up. Backs are even only 3 feet off the line of scrimmage. So they got it.
Yeah, they may
Picked
get
up
two
on that play. Defense Kilgore rose to the occasion, doing a little better. Checking in for the Bulldogs, Jamarian Duncan. That's coming out of the ball game is Lakeland Graves. But I'm telling you, they coming after Kilgore with everything. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Our score, the Kilgore Bulldogs 7, the Palestine Wildcats 0. We'll be back after these messages.
We're so happy to serve you here at East Texas Hardware and want to thank you for supporting our economy by shopping local. We're your hometown hardware store, and you can count on us to deliver personal service. East Texas Hardware is a part of the history of Kilgore. We care about our community, our relationships, and the future that we're helping to build. We're members of the Kilgore Chamber of Commerce and Rotary Club. Our focus is all about community involvement, and we proudly support many local charities, churches, youth sports, and the Kilgore Education Program. Kilgore's our home. It's a great place to work, live, and play. East Texas Hardware thanks you for shopping with us and for supporting Ragin' Red Broadcasting and the Kilgore Bulldogs.
Energy Well Fab manufactures a complete line of oil and gas equipment, as well as fabrication of custom vessels, piping, and structural steel. We are located on Highway 80 in White Oak, Texas. We have had a strong commitment to excellence for over 20 years. Our goal is to manufacture the best oil and gas processing equipment for our customers. Energy Well Fab, a name you can trust and a proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs and Ragin' Red Broadcasting.
Back out live here at R.E. St. John Stadium after the change of the quarter. Kilgore leads 7-0. Palestine on the move. They picked up a couple of first downs. So now they move the change. It's 3rd and 4. And we talked about it, folks. They're taking all them white jerseys, putting them on the line of scrimmage. Even the backs are only about 3 yards off the line of scrimmage. And Cooper, the quarterback, going up under the center, that big center Garcia, and they're just pushing you forward. And here they come. Same formation again. No receivers, no slot back, straight ahead football. Quick pitch out to the right side. Kilgore, he got him away. He broke another tackle. They had him for a loss. They had him for a loss, or short gain, rather, and it wouldn't have been a first down, but several missed tackles by the Bulldogs. 3 or 4 people had him. Gain on the play.
Looks like about 9 on the play, but it is a first down for Palestine. Palestine started this drive at their own 28, Doug, and it's just been drive. They have really moved the ball effectively.
And they've used a bunch of clock, and they will continue to use a bunch.
No wide receivers, 2 tight ends.
Two backs, like I said, 3 to 4 yards maybe back. Not that 7 or 8 they get. Palestine's going to take a timeout. While they take one, we'll take a break and be back.
This broadcast of Raging Red Football is made possible in part by Forest Home Baptist Church. Located on the Loop, God has been extremely active in the life of Forest Home. We currently offer a children's education building, a large multi-purpose building, a worship center, a state-of-the-art facility for our student ministry, and a Mother's Day Out program. Under the leadership of Pastor Riley Pippin, there's never been a more exciting time to be a part of Forest Home. Come find your church home with us as we pursue and experience the love of God.
East Texas Tire and Service Center is your local family-owned and operated tire and service center with multiple brands and sizes of tires for you to choose from. In addition to installations, one of our certified technicians can perform an alignment using the state-of-the-art Hunter alignment machine. We can also repair your front-end suspension or diagnose those dreaded check engine lights. East Texas Tire and Service Center is located at 700 East Main Street. That's East Texas Tire and Service Center, proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs and Ragin' Red Broadcasting.
Back out at R.E. St. John Stadium after the timeout by the Wildcats. They've got it 1st and 10, the ball at the Kilgore 29. They'll take it, play action. They're going to throw it. That holds out, and he's got a man in the open. Now there's a flag, and I'm played. This may be holding right here. I thought that Kilgore got held previous play, and this time they roll out to the right.
The pass was completed for looked like about 7 yards, but we'll see what the penalty is.
Holding against the Wildcats. They're going to back them up 10 yards. Yeah, and had a receiver open.
Actually had two receivers.
Yeah.
They had one out in the flat and one had run nearly a flag pattern, Doug. Both receivers were open. Kilgore a little bit not thinking. They're thinking run,
Right.
and then his two pass
know, Don Jason and I just said, you run. I remember Coach Farrow used to do this and then slip the tight end out and just burn you because you get so tied up with that run that you forget that you still got coverage.
You're on the front line.
Yeah.
Your responsibility is run. Your secondary, your number one responsibility is the pass.
Right. This time they'll line up with the double tight ends. Out of process, they'll take a counter play off the right side.
And that was read pretty well by the Bulldogs.
And he'll pick up maybe 2 yards on the play. 1, Jason says. So it'll bring up 2nd and 19 to go for the first down. So Kilgore out. Looking at this multiple lineup by the Palestine on offense, we've had everything from a wing T to a veer to an I to wide receivers, and now they'll split one over on the far side. Goes Kamari Gibson for the Wildcats. They'll put a slot. Actually, they'll put 3 receivers. Trips on the right side. Wide receiver screen. Throws it out in the flat. And big tackle quickly. One-on-one over there.
Yeah, number 84 for the Bulldogs,
yes.
Cameron Christian.
Great tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 19 to go. Now, Don, I would think if they pick up half this yardage, they might be in 4-down territory because they're fixing to get to that no man's land.
I watched their kicker in the pregame, Doug, and he's not a long kicker. About 35 was about his maximum.
Well,
so field goes out of the question.
Yeah, even if they pick up 10, he's still way out of his range. They'll put a receiver split on the right side, slot on the left side. Now Kilgore will take a timeout. Let's take one with them. Kilgore High School football continues in a moment.
HD Hydraulics invites you to check out what's new. Their 3 locations are now under one roof. This 39,000 square foot shop and showroom carries the best outdoor power equipment, including Gravely and Exmark mowers, Echo power equipment, and the best small engine shop in East Texas. HD Hydraulics for equipment sales and service. They can design and fabricate special orders, make custom hoses in-house, and more. If your work involves hydraulics, HD either has it, can find it, or will make it. Tell them how they can help you at the Traffic Circle in Kilgore.
Owners Jackie and Vicki Clayton have been taking care of people and feeding them with 43 years experience in the convenience store business. So when you're looking for snacks or lunch on the go, Clayton's Get Go offers a vast selection of your favorite snacks and soft drinks. We carry freshly brewed tea, coffee, and other cold drink options, along with carry-home food to cook or bake at your convenience. That's Clayton's Get Go, proud sponsor of Raging Red Broadcast.
Back out live at R.E. St. John Stadium, 9:33 left to go in the first half. Palestine with a 3rd and 19. Kilgore with a 4-man front. Now they'll send a man in motion left to right. Cooper backs up, got pressure. Oh, it should have been intercepted by P.J. Wiley. As they say, Don, it hit him in the wrong place, right in the hands. It'll be 4th down and 19 to go. Let's see what they're going to do.
Yeah, that was well covered by the secondary of the Kilgore Bulldogs.
And Wiley had, I don't think he had 6, but he had a pick for probably at least a 20-yard return. And they will come in to punt it to try to pin Kilgore deep. 11th play of this drive coming up. They held that ball for a while.
Yeah, they started at the 3:42 mark of the first quarter.
Yeah, and so they've held that ball almost a little over 6 minutes. Close to it. High snap way over the head of the kicker and rolls back, and nobody for Kilgore came through, and he runs it and finally brought down. Good open field tackle that time by number 7 for Kilgore, Michael Dennis. Minus 13 on that punt. Don, all those good punts just went away right there. That hurt your average. But Don, that ball was 4 or 5 feet. That wasn't the kicker's fault. There's no way he could have got that ball. So it'll go over on downs to Kilgore at the 49 of Palestine. I thought he was going to make some big yard. Nobody for Kilgore. You know, you're supposed to always come by and check the kicker and make sure he kicks. Nobody for Kilgore went back there, or that would have been a different story. But nonetheless, good field position for the Bulldogs. Slot left side, left to right. Takes it, looks right, backs back left. Now Orange goes over to the left side. He's got one man to beat at the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Sage Orange from 49 yards out. Man, does that kid have some speed.
He does have speed.
He is fast. Yes, that was a great run by Orange.
Great blocking on the outside.
You always like to see when you get a senior that doesn't play a lot come in and make a big play like that. Extra point attempt now by Izaguirre. Low snap. It's down on the ground. They couldn't get it. One of the Kilgore players picks the ball up, but that'll be it, and our score will remain Kilgore 13, Palestine 0. We'll be back in just a moment.
I am Joey Wright, your Kilgore, Texas Edward Jones financial advisor. I'm all about financial investments, but I also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement that our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I, Joey Wright, am a proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs football team on station KDOK. Call me at 903-983-0024 or visit edwardjones.com for all of your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Kilgore Eye Care Center has been a supporter of the Kilgore Bulldogs for over 46 years. Dr. J.T. Roberts, Dr. J.D. Roberts, and Dr. Shiloh Roberts offer eye care from their office at 1100 Stone Road in Kilgore. They fit eyeglasses and contact lenses and offer 24-hour emergency services for eye injuries and eye infections. Dr. Roberts, Roberts & Roberts are therapeutic optometrists and optometric glaucoma specialists. That's Kilgore Eye Care Center at 1100 Stone Road. Phone 903-983-2020. That's 983-2020.
Back out at Ari St. John Stadium. That last drive by Kilgore, one-play drive, 11 seconds. 49-yard run by the senior Sage Orange. On that one play, extra point was blocked. Kilgore leads 13-0, and they were set to kick. Reyes set to kick it back to the Wildcats. And this time he will kick it deep, kick it away, Don. They'll field the ball at the 7-yard line, trying to pick away. Found a gap up the middle, still can't get him down. Finally, what a job of running.
Yeah, that was a good return by Palestine.
Yeah, that was by the running back, Elijah Walker. I mean, he bulled forward with that one. Just did that on his own. And going to give Palestine good field position.
Yeah, they're going to start about 33, 34 if they'll let put the ball down. 34-yard line.
Yep, for the Wildcats, they trail 13-0. Remind you, stay tuned for our halftime show. We'll have our Veribank halftime show. Jason will have the first half stats. I will have the first half scoring summary. And then Kilgore band. One receiver splits forward on the far side, goes Gibson, the senior, for the Wildcats. They'll take quick pitch out to the loud side. Missed tackle. He's going to go all the way. Don, 4 missed tackles by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they hit him at the line of scrimmage. They hit him 5 yards.
61 yards on that play. Or no, 66. 66 yard, one play. 66-yard run by number 2, John Denman. And they will come on to try the extra point. One play in that drive. 8:46 left to go in the first half as they come on to try the extra point. Cash Hernandez will attempt the extra point. Good snap, good hold. It's up. It is good. Our score, the Kilgore Bulldogs 13, Palestine Wildcats 7. We'll be back after these messages.
Kilgore Tire Center is located at 2601 Highway 259 North. They are your local Cooper Tire dealer. Open from 7:30 a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. Monday through Friday and from 7:30 until noon on Saturdays. As well as new tire sales, they offer balancing, rotation, and flat repair. Kilgore Tire, along with Cooper Tires, is a proud sponsor of Kilgore High School football.
Laird Insurance Agency, 2700 Stone Road, is an independent, trusted choice insurance agency serving Kilgore's personal and business insurance needs since 1923. As an independent insurance agent, they can shop your insurance with companies like Travelers, Safeco, Hartford, and Progressive. You may call Bobby Bean, Harvey McClendon, or Tisha Martin at Laird Insurance Company at 984-5000 or on the web at lairdins.com.
Back out at R.E. St. John Stadium after that one-play drive by the Palestine Wildcats, a 66-yard run by John Denman, 11 seconds, PAT good. Kilgore leads 13-7. Short kickoff with the ball about the 28-yard line, trying to get a wall. Now they'll cut back across. They're going to have good field position across 30 to about the 32-yard line. Let's see where they finally spot it down. Yeah, it's going to be the 32-yard line for the Kilgore Bulldogs, where they'll start.
13 points scored in 31 seconds in this ball game. So you can't let your guard down one moment with these Palestine Wildcats.
And Kilgore read it well. They just had 3 or 4 missed tackles on the Denman. That's all that was, just missed tackles. Everybody was in the position. Waters in the backfield along with Williams. Derek Williams at the quarterback. Now they'll send a man in motion. Williams will take it, pitch out to the left side. Waters and whoa. Don, Kilgore want to know how to tackle one-on-one. There you go. I mean, Waters didn't get out of that. I don't know if he even made a yard, maybe a yard. That's about it. On the play.
Yeah, kind of a dangerous pitch on the option, Doug. He almost pitched it behind him. He did a good job.
It was almost like a pass. He threw it so far. They'll run out of a pro set with Parrish in the backfield. Slide over on the right side. 2-step drop. He looks to his left. He's got a man down there trying to break through, and it's incomplete. Hit him in the hands, but that was a tough catch. If he'd have made that. Intended it for Waters. I'm afraid he might have even been out of bounds when the ball falls incomplete. Kilgore brings up long 3rd and 9 for the Bulldogs.
Really, Doug, I think he took a little too long before he released the ball.
Yeah.
So 3rd and long. Kilgore hadn't been in this situation much. 3rd and 9 for Kilgore.
Right. They'll run with Waters in the backfield. Waiting on the play still to be signaled in. Still waiting. Wiley trying to decide. I guess they're going to let this clock run down, call timeout here, guys, because they're not trying to get the play in at all. Everybody just standing. And Kilgore will take a timeout. Let's take one with them. We'll be back in a moment.
Are you looking for a healthcare clinic that has low prices and a family atmosphere? Kilgore Quick Care is the place for you. We offer walk-in urgent care, primary care, and weight management with transparent, affordable prices. The next time you have a health concern, think Kilgore Quick Care. We are located at 401 East Lantrip Street, right behind the Kilgore Post Office. Locally owned and operated, Kilgore Quick Care is a proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs and Ragin' Red Broadcasting. When your family needs care quick, Kilgore Quick Care. Go Dogs!
Has your bank statement come in the mail? It was supposed to come days ago. Are you living in 2007? E-statement is a must. It's instant and goes right to your online banking. So there's no more waiting in snail mail, and it's more secure.
Yeah, you can download and print all your account statements up to 2 years back and can view them anytime you need.
I do like instant gratification, and snail mail needs a serious vibe check. I do have online banking and a mobile app. I'm enrolling today.
Enroll in e-statements in your online banking today.
Citizens Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back out to R.E. St. John Stadium, 7:54 left to go in the first half. Kilgore Don wanting to get this play right on 3rd and 9. They don't want to give the ball back to the Wildcats before half. So 3rd and 9. Fuller calls a timeout to make sure he's got the right people. Parrish and Waters will stand either side of the quarterback, Derek Williams, in the backfield. Slot over on the left side for the Bulldogs. One receiver split right. Palestine jump, or did the offense move?
All of the Kilgore offense thinks it's against Palestine.
Yeah, they got over. If they touch one of them, that 5 yards, 3rd and 5.
Yeah, 3rd and 9 goes to 3rd and 4.
Yeah, would be a whole lot better. Yeah, it was all sides against Palestine. Now that changes the situation. 3rd and now you change your play calling. They'll come back to the sideline to get the play. Yep, it all changes. So Kilgore set. Same floor. Actually, they'll put the slot to the right instead of the left this time. Now they'll send a man in motion. Takes it, pumps once on the cross route to Wiley. He's got the first down across the 45. P.J. Wiley on there. Don, that was the first pass complete of the night, and we did it.
He just did a little inside curl, Doug, found an open spot, sat down, caught the pass. Excellent job. Good protection by the offensive line. 10-yard gain on the play and a first down.
Yep.
Yeah, no Palestine Wildcats anywhere near Williams. That was good pass protection.
Jaden Sanders will go split over on the far side. They'll take it, hand it off on the go, sweep around the right side to Orange. Dodges one man. Oh, he is fast.
He's gonna be close.
But the time you get close to him, he's already made 6 yards. He is just fast.
Yeah,
they're going to give
him the 10 and a first down. Doug, one thing I want to comment, I saw him on his touchdown run, came straight to the sidelines and congratulated all of the offensive linemen, every one of them.
Right.
He knows where that came from.
Yep. And I'm telling you, Sage Orange has come alive here the last couple of weeks, and he does have some speed. He is a speed merchant. He's in the backfield this time blocking. He's got a man. This has got to be pass interference all the way. P.J. Wiley, number 5, Jamari Jackson, had his arms all around P.J. Wiley. I mean.
Yeah, the Palestine Wildcats, you'll see at halftime, boy, they're highly penalized here in this first half.
Yep, they have been. See if they're going to call it holding or interference. I think it may be holding. Nope, going to call it interference, the big one. So it'll be 15-yard or spot of foul. This will actually be the spot of the foul because it was shorter than the 15 yards. So 9 yards on the penalty. 1st and 10 Bulldogs, ball at the 33 of the Wildcats. They lead 13-7. Out of the shotgun now, they bring a man in motion, take it on the counter play, goes Orange.
Yeah, good.
And another good run.
Yeah, we saw speed of Orange, Doug, but now he's showing some strength on that gain of about 3, but that's with white jerseys hanging all up of it. That was a good, strong run.
Corey Walton, they slipped him in there right at the end before that ball was snapped. But he comes back out. Now they'll split Wiley over here to the right side and put Towns in the slot on the right. Out of the pro set backfield. Parrish in the backfield along with Waters. He's throwing it across. Wiley, touchdown. There was a man open on the left side all the way over there. Sanders, now there's a flag on this. Let's see if it's holding. But P.J. Wiley, I think we're going to get this one called back, guys. Yeah. Wiley was open. There was another. Sanders was open on the far side, too. Yep. Down. Holding. There was a man open. They'll put a 10-yard back, and Kilgore will have it 2nd and about 15 to go. see where they'll move it all the way back to the 40-yard line, and they've got to get down to the 23-yard line. So they need about 17 yards for a first down. So 6:19 left to go in this first half. Kilgore on top 13-7. Play signaled in from Coach Dean, and the other coaches, they all look at their wrist and go to the line of scrimmage. Out of the shotgun. Now they'll send a man in motion. Here's got pressure and almost picked off. Somebody didn't block, Don. Two white jerseys came free and right in his face.
Well, they had a safety blitz, Doug.
Yeah,
I saw him
Hendricks
sneaking up from behind. He really, and almost successful on it.
Right, Nick Hendricks coming in from there on that blitz.
Now, lucky it wasn't intercepted because it was in the area. It could have been intercepted.
Right. He did a good job, though, getting rid of it and not taking a sack.
Put it in a spot where nobody could catch it. Incomplete is sometimes the best play.
Right. Yeah. Well, they say sometimes an incomplete pass is not a bad play. That time it wasn't. Wiley will come split on the near side. Trips. Three receivers on the left for the Bulldog. Williams out of the shotgun. Water stands by him. Two-step drop. Now he's got pressure. Now he's flushed out. One guy dropped it. He fumbled the ball. Did he get it back? He got it back. I mean, they're coming on those blitzes, and they're not going to give him time to do it. -4 yards on the loss. So now it'll be fourth, and this is kind of getting in there where you hope you can just punt it down in that side, that 10-yard line. Because Izaguirre will stand just across midfield. Let's see if they put anybody back. They are. They're going to put John Denman, the running back deep for the Wildcats. Izaguirre, they may be coming after this one, guys. High snap, but he gets it down, and he gets the kick. Doesn't turn over, and they'll roll, take a Kilgore bounce, down inside the 10, down inside the 5, and Izaguirre got hit. I don't know. If they didn't get a part of this ball, this should be roughing the kicker, but I don't see a flag. I don't know what happened. 40-yard punt. Good job of punting it, but he was on the ground. I looked downfield, Don. I didn't see what happened. I don't know how you can hit somebody that hard and not be roughing.
He's coming off under his own powers.
The only thing could have been, Don, is if you block somebody into him. If one of your players blocks a defender into him, then it's not. Good thing he is coming off under his own power. But
so Palestine first 10 from their own 4-yard line.
They are in a hole. Kilgore needs a good defensive stand here to get this ball back. They'll run out of the shotgun high, take it straight ahead, handoff. Kilgore stacks it up, maybe a yard, not much more.
I don't think they got a yard. I think he was stopped right at the line of scrimmage, Doug. That was.
Let's see. They're going to mark it on the 4. They're going to say no gain.
Yeah, Kilgore coming on a blitz on that one, Doug. That was a good shot. Right exactly where they needed to be.
Right. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. 4:55 on the clock before half. 13-7. Bulldogs on top. Cooper goes all the way to the sideline. When you do a quarterback that way, he runs a lot in the ball game. Because especially from that distance, he's running 60 yards, 30 or 40 over and 30 or 40 back. They'll run out of 2 setbacks. They'll quick pitch to the right side. Kilgore grabbing him. He broke the tackle, still breaking tackles. Close to a first down.
Took 5 Bulldogs to bring him down.
I'm telling you.
Not enough for the first down, but a big gain.
Yep, that'll get it. Makes 3rd down a whole lot more manageable. 3rd and 2 is what it'll be.
Bring up 3rd down and 2.
Down marker says 2, but now they got 3. It's 3rd and 2. And Palestine looking like they're going to take a timeout. While they take a timeout, we'll take a break. We'll be back after this.
At the Burrito Shop in Kilgore, you'll find authentic Mexican cuisine. Owner Jessie Annabeth and her staff serve up a wide selection of food, including tortas, enchiladas, gorditas, and of course burritos. Open Monday through Saturday from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. For breakfast and lunch, it's the Burrito Shop, who want you to know that they support Kilgore High School football. Go Bulldogs!
National Wholesale Supply at 300 Southport Road carries a full line of plumbing supplies and fixtures. They feature Rinnai tankless water heaters, along with Delta and American Standard faucets and fixtures. They also carry a complete line of Milwaukee tools. They're your local dealer for American-made Bradford White water heaters. National Wholesale Supply services both retail and wholesale customers. They also carry the Big Green Egg cookers for the ultimate cooking experience. National Wholesale Supply is a proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs Ragin' Red Broadcasting.
Back out to R.E. St. John Stadium, 4:25 left to go in the first half. Kilgore on top 13-7. Third and long 2 for the Wildcats. The ball right on their 12-yard line. Kilgore gets a stop here. It would be big, and now somebody moved. It was a free play. Cooper threw it like he's supposed to. Did Kilgore jump off, or is there somebody on offense move? Still hasn't got no call yet. We don't have a call. Let's see. So they did say false start or Palestine.
You bet.
Whoa, Don.
Well, 32,
that
37.
Hurt. Yes, that hurt.
That's a different scenario altogether.
Yeah, that did hurt them. That is a big difference there. With that big line, you think they can pick up 2 anytime they want to, but now 3rd and 7 is a different story. 3rd and long. Kilgore can get this ball back and flip this field.
Yeah, plenty of time. 4:25 to go in the half.
Yep, and they've got 2 timeouts left to work with. Palestine's only got 1. They'll split a receiver over on the far side. 2 backs in the backfield. Cooper wants a quick snap, hands it off to the right side. Kilgore stacks him up. Oh, they just did turn him. He picked up 5 yards. He picked up the 5 they lost. Don, without that penalty, that's a first down. Now they're forced to punt it. How big was that penalty against the Wildcats?
And Palestine runs the ball, as we said, Doug, and eats up the clock. You know, they had 6 or 7 minute drive.
Yep. Zaylen Stoker will be the single deep man back for the Bulldogs. Perry Cole will punt it right at his own end zone. He'll punt it right at the goal line. Cole, he got a snap way over his head last time. This time it's a good snap. Whoa, and a good high kick. Takes a Palestine bounce, and Kilgore Stoker fumbled around with it, but he fell on it, thank goodness.
Yeah, it's gonna give.
That was scary for a moment.
Stoker fielded the punt, tackled immediately by number 10, Kamar.
41-yard punt by Perry Cole. For it to be 1st and 10 to Bulldogs. They'll start from their own 40-yard line. 1st and 10, 3:25 left to go. Remind you, stay tuned for our Vera Bank halftime show. I will have the scoring summary. Jason will have the first half stats, and we'll have the Kilgore band. So Kilgore with a chance to score. 3:25, plenty of time to work with. They show only 1 timeout for Kilgore. That may be right. They may have used 2. I know they used 1 on 3rd and 9 that time, a long one. 3 receivers, trips over on the left. 1 receiver right. Single setback Waters. They come on a corner blitz and put on the right side. Waters on the sweep to the right side. Don, they came on a blitz from the far side.
Forced out of bounds by number 4.
Don, picked up good 8 yards.
Yeah, 8 yards across.
I want to see that play to Sage Orange, Don. See, I believe he can get the corner turned. They'll have to go to the left. They need to give him on the wide side of the field. And Orange checks into the ball game. Parrish will go as an H-back on the left side. Slot over on the left. 2nd and 2 for the Bulldog. Takes it Orange. He starts left. Bounces it back right. Breaks a tackle. There's a flag. Going to call holding on Kilgore. And there also was a face mask maybe a little bit. But we got a hold for sure.
They're going to spot it.
Yeah.
At the end of the play at the 20.
Yep, it was first down. Let's see what the call. I thought I saw a face mask.
Yeah, run at 32 yards.
But also, I thought there was 2 flags, guys. Maybe just one. Let's see what the call is. Still no indication. Now we're waiting on it from the referee. You can bet it's holding. And the problem was, Don, it was behind the play. He had already gone past. Yep. That's what I thought. So it will be second and about 8 to go for the Bulldogs. Good run by Orange, just hold.
Boy,
and it was right at the point of attack too.
Yeah,
so
he is quick, Doug. His legs are really moving.
Yep. 3 receivers, trips over on the left side. Waters in the backfield. They're showing blitz. They come on a blitz off the corner. Williams keeps it himself. Good block around the other side. Brendan picks up a first down, and he just lowered his head and lowered the boom on the defender. That time, guys, Derek Williams wasn't backing off. He said, I'm going to do it. Another flag on the play. And let's see if they call holding on the wide receiver on that side. They called it the last sweep on this side. Over there on that side for Kilgore was Jacoby Walton, number 17.
Well, 2 big offensive plays for the Bulldogs, both nullified by the penalty.
Still no call. 6. That was the man in motion for Kilgore, Taylor Oliver. So, like you said, 2 big plays nullified by a holding penalty. So they're going to back this one up all the way inside the 40. It'll be about 2nd and 11. Now we made first down twice already.
Right.
Now we got 2nd and 11. So Waters in the ball game. He'll be in the backfield along with Williams. Going to split on the far side will be Sanders. And now Wiley will come over here to the right. Towns will go, and now Kilgore's confused. They're down to 10 seconds, and nobody knows where they're supposed to be. Out of the shotgun, Williams, 2-step drop, steps up. He's got a man down. And no call. He grabbed him.
There it is.
Yeah, he grabbed him. There was no doubt about that, folks. He grabbed him as Wiley went by him. He grabbed him. They took a while to call it. Don, actually, the side judge didn't call it.
The right here where it was. Didn't call it.
No, it wasn't. It was the back judge that called it. The side judge did not make that call. Yep. So we've had 3 plays in a row and 3 penalties.
Third consecutive play with 3rd consecutive big penalty.
Yep, so they'll get 15 yards on that one. And so we have 3 plays and no yardage by the offense, all by penalties. So this will give it an automatic first to the Bulldogs.
Yeah, this drive started at 3:25 at the 40-yard line.
And now they're at the 46 with a first down. Yep. We're 6 yards further back, Don, but we got a first down. And the clock will start on the snap of the ball. Out of the shotgun. Waters in the backfield, slot on both sides for the Bulldog. 2-step, throws it out here to P.J. Wiley, trying to get away down to the 40. He'll pick up 6 yards.
Yeah, good 6-yard gain on the play. And a quick release by Williams, who just steps back. The offensive lineman, Palestine, it's got a big surge, big front line, so it's a quick release, 1 step back, throw the ball.
Right. Don't give that defensive time to get to you. Trips, 3 receivers left, 1 right. Kilgore left to right, north to south. Takes it, throws it in, wheel route over on the left side, and Zaylen Stoker will take it all the way. 40 yards out, Zaylen Stoker. I mean, that wheel route, guys, was run perfect. 40 yards out. So 40-yard pass from Derek Williams to Zaylen Stoker. And Kilgore on to try the extra point with 1:47 left to go before half. Low snap on the ground again, but Izaguirre got it, and it's good. And guys, give credit to Kason Brooks. That's another one he dug out of the grass and made it good. Our score, the Kilgore Bulldogs 20, Palestine 7. We'll be back in a moment.
Hey, all you Bulldog fans, it's Tara Harris here, your local State Farm insurance agent. Our office is located at 701 North Kilgore Street, next to the Burrito Shop. You can call or text us at 903-984-0678 or check out our website, www.myetxagent.com. We'd love to hear from you. Go Dogs!
1, 2, 3. Hey, this is Tim Capps with Gabriel Jordan Buick GMC. And there's one thing you gotta know. We love Kilgore Bulldog football. Gabriel Jordan Buick GMC, post-profit at Kilgore Bulldog football. Woo! Nowhere else in East Texas.
Back out live at RE St. John Stadium. That drive by Kilgore took them 1 minute, 38 seconds, 3 plays to do it in. A 40-yard pass from Derek Williams to Zaylen Stoker, an extra point by Izaguirre. Kilgore goes up 20-7. They'll kick it back to the Wildcats. Reyes lines up to tee it up from the 40. This time it'll be a deep kick. Drive them all the way back to the 2-yard line, looking for a path. Now Kilgore surround. Good job, Don. Everybody staying in their lanes. He didn't have any place to go.
Yeah, Sage Orange really read that well, Doug. Came in and made the tackle.
Flag on the play. Let's see if this is holding, blocking the back, or what. What you usually get on these long kickoffs. They're going to personal foul. Face mask against Kilgore.
The Bulldogs.
Oh, so that's going to be a big help. Big help to the Wildcats because they were in a hole down inside the 20. They were going to get it about the 17. Now it's going to be up about the 32-yard line. Still hadn't marked it off. Now they're going to mark off the 15. Should be at the 32. Yep, that's where they'll put it. Palestine will start 1st and 10 from that spot. That helped them out of a hole. They've got 1 timeout and 1 minute 39 to work with. But they're going to line up in a slot over on the short side of the field. Out of the shotgun this time for Cooper, and he'll take it and go to his right. Actually, get that out. That wasn't Cooper. It was out of the Wildcat formation. Still can't get him down. On that carry was number 2, John Denman, out of the Wildcat, for a big gain across midfield.
Yeah, Kilgore leading by 2 scores. You'll afford to let Palestine get back in this ball game right at the half.
30-yard run by Denman. Now, they lined him up in the Wildcat. Cooper was actually lined up as a wide receiver. But they lined Cooper up as a running back.
Got 1.5 minutes to go in the half. Kilgore leading 20-7.
Checking in the ball game, big number 55 for Palestine, and he is a big kid, Balin Williams, the junior. He stands out head and shoulders above everybody. Guys, it's going to be Denman lined up at the quarterback again out of the Wildcat. Slot left side, he's going to keep it, looks right, and he's got no place to go.
Everybody wants a holding call on that one, Doug. And
I think it's just good block. Yeah. He just pancake blocked the big man I talked about, number 55.
Yeah, he's a big guy. They don't have his size on there, but he's a big guy.
He's every bit of 6'3", 6'4", probably close to 300. Big kid. 1 yard loss on the play. Brings up 2nd and 11. Let's see if they go out of that Wildcat again. It will be. Denman will remain in there at the quarterback position out of the Wildcat. 2nd and 11. Takes it, and he'll go to the left side this time. Got a little bit of running room. Maybe 3 or 4 yards. 4 yards, Jason says.
Well, they're not hiding anything they're doing, boy. They put Strong one side. He takes the Wildcat and runs to that side. Kilgore
And now there's a timeout on the field by the Wildcats. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a moment.
Eagle Eye Firearms. Concealed handgun classes and firearms training. We buy and sell new and used guns. Call 903-988-4035 for information. Discounts for veterans, military, and law enforcement. Eagle Eye Firearms, USA.
Some people travel to New England just to see Plymouth Rock, and when they get there, they discover it's really just a rock. You can save a lot of time and money by coming to Kilgore and visit the Texas Broadcast Museum. It's infinitely more interesting than a rock. Some people say it's one of the best museums they've ever visited. Find out for yourself. That's the Texas Broadcast Museum in downtown Kilgore. Open Fridays and Saturdays from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. It's also a great place for your company's meetings, parties, or other events. Find us on Facebook or on the web. That's the Texas Broadcast Museum.
KDOK 1240 AM, 105.3 FM Kilgore, 101.9 Longview, 94.9 Chalk Hill, Lake Cherokee, and now 106.1 Henderson.
KDOK is also heard on KYZS 1490 AM and 95.7 Tyler.
Keeping it classic.
Back out to R.E. St. John Stadium after the timeout by the Wildcats. They will bring it up the line of scrimmage. They've got 3rd and about 7 to go for a first down.
Okay, back to original formation now.
Yeah, with Cooper up under center, they'll take it. He'll go to the right. 2-step drop. He's hit right as he turns the ball loose. Kilgore may have intercepted that, Don. I think they did. Kilgore intercepted that.
Right
Towns,
at the 1 yard line.
Javon Towns on the interception for Kilgore. So Towns with the interception. And Kilgore will have it. Let's see where they spot it.
Inside the 1 yard line.
Whoa. This guy's all you want to do is just not make a mistake.
Yeah,
they only need to run one play. You can't even back up and kneel down.
You cannot kneel. No. You're going to have to have
forward. You're going to have
to
go forward because you can't back up and kneel and go into half or you will be a safety. That's that close to the goal line. Well, now they're going to spot it at the 2.
Out to the,
yeah.
They must have. I'm not sure, Doug.
But they moved it to the 2 yard line just in front of it. So a little bit of breathing room. You might be able to kneel down, but you can't take a step back. You will have, Williams will just have to take it and try to lunge forward. Get what he can get. And he'll go up under center. Stoker in the backfield. Sailor in the backfield, and they'll go forward.
Yeah, that's a good run.
It ended up being a good run. With big yardage, they're trying to take the ball away. And they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds.
About 13, looks like, on the run.
There, on the quarterback keeper, that big offensive line just pushing forward for Kilgore. Now, they're going to start this, and Kilgore's out of timeouts. They're going to start this as soon as the first down. Now, Palestine's coming on. They've got an injured player. But, guys, they ran 24 and a half. There was 24 and a half. We're at 14.8 with an injured player. They will have to set this back. While they tend to him, we'll take a timeout and be back.
Brent Rice State Farm Insurance is located at 1100B North Kilgore Street. Go by there and see Brent and his staff for all your insurance needs. They have a full line of insurance products available. Whether it is home, auto, boat, or life insurance, they will find a plan that is right for you. Just give them a call at 903-984-2917. That's Brent Rice State Farm Insurance, a proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs and Ragin' Red Broadcasting.
The Cap House will embroidery almost everything.
Yeah, right. My belt?
Yep.
How about my shoes?
Yep.
T-shirts?
Yep.
Bags?
Yep.
Your purse?
Yep.
My jacket?
Yep.
How about our blankets?
Yep.
Towels? How about the kids' baseball uniforms?
Yep.
How about my jersey?
Yep.
Football uniforms?
Yep.
Okay, I got it. They'll embroidery just about anything.
903-986-9336.
What was that?
903-986-9336.
I'm sorry, I missed it. One more time.
903-986-9336. The Cap House, a little out of the way, but what they put on will stay.
We're so happy to serve you here at East Texas Hardware and want to thank you for supporting our economy by shopping local.
Back out to live action. They ended the half, folks, while we were away. We don't know what they did. They called a 10-second runoff, but it was a defensive player's hurt. Don, you don't punish the offense for a defensive player getting hurt, so they ran it off, but Kilgore, then they started it when the player came off the field, and then they just let him run out for half. I think the officials was confused on that. They're still talking, scratching their heads. Nonetheless, we're at halftime. Our Veribank halftime show will be coming up. Right now, we'll take a break, and then we'll be back.
We're so happy to serve you here at East Texas Hardware and want to thank you for supporting our economy by shopping local. We're your hometown hardware store, and you can count on us to deliver personal service. East Texas Hardware is a part of the history of Kilgore. We care about our community, our relationships, and the future that we're helping to build. We're members of the Kilgore Chamber of Commerce and Rotary Club. Our focus is all about community involvement, and we proudly support many local charities, churches, youth sports, and the Kilgore Education Program. Kilgore's our home. It's a great place to work, live, and play. East Texas Hardware thanks you for shopping with us and for supporting Ragin' Red Broadcasting and the Kilgore Bulldogs.
Energy Well Fab manufactures a complete line of oil and gas equipment, as well as fabrication of custom vessels, piping, and structural steel. We are located on Highway 80 in White Oak, Texas. We have had a strong commitment to excellence for over 20 years. Our goal is to manufacture the best oil and gas processing equipment for our customers. Energy Well Fab, a name you can trust and a proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs and Ragin' Red Broadcasting.
This broadcast of Raging Red Football is made possible in part by Forest Home Baptist Church. Located on the Loop, God has been extremely active in the life of Forest Home. We currently offer a children's education building, a large multi-purpose building, a worship center, a state-of-the-art facility for our student ministry, and a Mother's Day Out program. Under the leadership of Pastor Riley Pippin, there's never been a more exciting time to be a part of Forest Home. Come find your church home with us as we pursue and experience the love of God.
We're out back here at halftime at RE St. John Stadium. The Palestine Wildcat Band is down on the field as we'll get started with our Veribank halftime. You have stuff to do. Check items off your to-do list. Try to fit one more errand in before you carpool to football practice, and hopefully find a little time to grab a coffee to get you through it all. At Veribank, our team is working hard too to bring you the latest in high-tech, on-the-go banking tools, affordable financing solutions, and the personal attention you deserve. We get it. You need banking built for real life. Well, that is exactly what you'll find at Veribank. Genuine banking for genuine people. Come see for yourself. Learn more at Veribank.com. Veribank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Go Bulldogs from Veribank. I've got the scoring summary for you. Jason will have the stats. And right, Kilgore was the first to get on the scoreboard on their second possession of the night. A drive that started at their own 28-yard line, 2-yard run by the running back, Isaiah Waters, on the fifth play of the drive as he crossed the goal line. 1:56 ran off the clock during that drive. Extra point was good by Izagari. Kilgore goes up 7-0 with 3:42 left in the first. Palestine got the ball at their own 25, held it for 11 plays, but unable to do anything. High snap over the over the punter's head, and then Kilgore ended up with it at the Palestine 49-yard line. Well, it only took them one play on their next possession from that 49. It was a 49-yard run by the speedster, Sage Orange. One play on the drive, 11 seconds off the clock. The PAT was good. So with 9:06 left to go in the half, Kilgore went up 13-0. But Palestine would answer the call with a one-play drive of their own. On their next possession, it was a 66-yard run by John Denman, 20 seconds off the clock. The PAT was good. He crossed the goal line with 8:46 left to go in the half. Their extra point was good. Palestine goes up by a score of trails by score of 13-7. Kilgore would score one more time for the half, this time on a 40-yard pass from Derek Williams to Zaylen Stoker. 3 plays in the drive. PAT was good. 1:38 off the clock during that drive with 1:45 left to go in the half. Kilgore went up 27. That's right where we are here at halftime. Kilgore up by score of 20-7 as we continue with our Veribank halftime show.
Football season is finally here. It's the time of year when we cheer our hardworking student athletes on to victory. At Veribank, our team has been working hard too to bring you the latest in high-tech banking solutions, affordable financing, and the personal attention you deserve. If authentic, relationship-based banking built for real life is your thing, we're here to help you create a winning game plan. Genuine banking for genuine people. Learn more at Veribank.com. Veribank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Go Bulldogs from Veribank, and we are on our Veribank halftime show. Thanks as always to Alan Clark and the folks at Veribank and for their continued support over the last several years that they've joined us. Palestine drill team and band is down on the field, so we're going to give you the stats for Palestine, and then we'll come back and give you the stats for Kilgore. Palestine had 5 first downs in the first half, all of them on the ground. No first downs through the air. Quarterback Coit Cooper, 2 of 4 passing for 7 yards with 1 interception. Catching those passes, Elijah Walker and John Denman. You'll hear those names again here in just a second. John Denman is also your leading ball carrier for Palestine. He's carried the ball 9 times for 115 yards and a touchdown. Also with carries, Elijah Walker, 8 carries, 31 yards. Ty Crawford, 3 carries, 16 yards. And Perry Cole, 1 carry, negative 13 yards. Your punter tonight, Mr. Cole, has done a great job punting. 3 punts for an average of 49.7 yards with a long of 59. No field goals attempted tonight by Palestine, but Cash Hernandez, the senior, was 1 for 1 on his extra point. Penalties have really been the key in this game for Palestine. They've had 9 total penalties for 84 yards. They did have the 1 turnover, the 1 interception. Total offense, 2 of 4 passing for 7 yards. 21 rushing attempts for 149 yards. Total offense, 25 plays, 156 yards, and 7 points. And we are in our Veribank halftime show, and now a quick word from Veribank.
You have stuff to do, check items off of your to-do list, try to fit in one more errand before you carpool to football practice, and hopefully find a little time to grab a coffee to get you through it all. At Veribank, our team is working hard too to bring you the latest in high-tech, on-the-go banking tools, affordable financing solution, and the personal attention you deserve. We get it. You need banking built for real life. Well, that's exactly what you'll find at Veribank. Genuine banking for genuine people. Come see for yourself. Learn more at Veribank.com. Veribank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Go Bulldogs from Veribank.
And we are in our Veribank halftime show. Kilgore leads 20-7 over the Palestine Wildcats in the district opener to start the 2023 season district campaign. Kilgore leads 20-7 here in our Veribank halftime show. Palestine band and their performance down on the field. Let's give you the stats for Kilgore. 12 first downs for the Bulldogs in the first half, 6 on the ground, 3 through the air, 3 through penalties. Quarterback Derek Williams, 4 of 9 passing for 69 yards and the touchdown in the game. Catching those passes, 2 receivers. P.J. Wiley, 2 catches, 16 yards, and Zaylen Stoker, 2 catches, 53 yards, and a touchdown. Your leading ball carrier so far for the Bulldogs, Say Jarney, carried the ball 5 times for 95 yards and a touchdown. Also with carries, Isaiah Waters, 6 carries, 21 yards and a touchdown. Derek Williams, the quarterback, 4 carries, 15 yards. Leo Izaguirre, your punter tonight, he's punted the ball twice for a 44.5 yard average with a long of 49. He's attempted no field goals. He's 2 of 3 on extra points, one of them that
unfortunately never had a chance really to get up off the ground. Kilgore did put the ball on the ground once, but was able to recover, so no turnovers in the first half. 4 penalties totaling 45 yards. Total offense, 4 of 9 passing for 69 yards. 15 rushing attempts for 131 yards. Total offense, 24 plays, 200 yards, and 20 points. As we continue in our Vera Bank halftime show, the Palestine band is continuing their performance. While they continue their performance, I want to go ahead and remind you of those cap winners. You'll be able to pick those up after noon on Monday. Be sure to stop by Tara Harris and her insurance place right there next to the between the dry cleaners and the burrito shop right there on Kilgore Street. Go by and see them, see her, and tell her thank you for her support over the last several years. Here's those cap winners again. Angela Watkins, Baron Isaac, Tom Watson, Virgil Connor, Gerald Henderson, and Gene Feld. Again, you'll be able to pick those up after noon on Monday.
You're listening to KDOK 105.3 Kilgore, 1240 AM Kilgore, 101.9 Longview, 106.1 in Henderson, and Tyler at 1490 AM and 95.7 FM. KDOK, keeping it classic. We are here at our halftime at R.E. St. John Memorial Stadium. The Palestine band putting on a great halftime performance here, about to wrap up as they have got xylophones. Guys, I don't know that I've ever seen a band perform with 7 sets of xylophones on the field. It took a lot just to get this band here, but a great job at halftime here as they are performing here in halftime. We're going to take a break. We'll be back.
East Texas Tire and Service Center is your local family-owned and operated tire and service center with multiple brands and sizes of tires for you to choose from. In addition to installations, one of our certified technicians can perform an alignment using the state-of-the-art Hunter alignment machine. We can also repair your front-end suspension or diagnose those dreaded check engine lights. East Texas Tire and Service Center is located at 700 East Main Street. That's East Texas Tire and Service Center, proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs and Raging Red Broadcasting.
HD Hydraulics invites you to check out what's new. Their 3 locations are now under one roof. This 39,000 square foot shop and showroom carries the best outdoor power equipment, including Gravely and Exmark mowers, Echo power equipment, and the best small engine shop in East Texas. HD Hydraulics, for equipment sales and service. They can design and fabricate special orders, make custom hoses in-house, and more. If your work involves hydraulics, HD either has it, can find it, or will make it. Tell them how they can help you at the Traffic Circle in Kilgore.
Owners Jackie and Vicki Clayton have been taking care of people and feeding them with 43 years experience in the convenience store business. So when you're looking for snacks or lunch on the go, Clayton's Get and Go offers a vast selection of your favorite snacks and soft drinks. We carry freshly brewed tea, coffee, and other cold drink options, along with carry-home food to cook or bake at your convenience. That's Clayton's Get and Go, proud sponsor of Raging Red Broadcasting.
I am Joey Wright, your Kilgore, Texas Edward Jones financial advisor. I'm all about financial investments, but I also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement that our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I, Joey Wright, am a proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs football team on station KDOK. Call me at 903-983-0024 or visit edwardjones.com for all of your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Kilgore Eye Care Center has been a supporter of the Kilgore Bulldogs for over 46 years. Dr. J.T. Roberts, Dr. J.D. Roberts, and Dr. Shiloh Roberts offer eye care from their office at 1100 Stone Road in Kilgore. They fit eyeglasses and contact lenses and offer 24-hour emergency services for eye injuries and eye infections. Dr. Roberts, Roberts & Roberts are therapeutic optometrists and optometric glaucoma specialists. That's Kilgore Eye Care Center at 1100 Stone Road. Phone 903-983-2020. That's 983-2020.
Kilgore Tire Center is located at 2601 Highway 259 North. They are your local Cooper Tire dealer. Open from 7:30 a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. Monday through Friday and from 7:30 until noon on Saturdays. As well as new tire sales, they offer balancing, rotation, and flat repair. Kilgore Tire, along with Cooper Tires, is a proud sponsor of Kilgore High School football.
Back out to RE St. John Stadium here in our Vera Bank halftime show. High Steppers making their way out onto the field. Football season is finally here, folks. It's the time of the year when we cheer our hardworking student athletes on to victory. At Vera Bank, our team has been working hard too, to bring you the latest in high-tech banking tools, affordable financing solutions, and the personal attention you deserve. If authentic, relationship-based banking built for real life is your thing, we're here to help you create a winning game plan. Genuine banking for genuine people. Learn more at VeraBank.com. VeraBank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Go Bulldogs from VeraBank. And we are on our VeraBank halftime show. Drill team is taking the field. High Steppers celebrating 50 years for the Kilgore High Steppers. We're going to take you down, let you have a listen to them and the band.
Or Cadillac is the proud halftime sponsor for the High Steppers. The High Steppers are under the direction of Layson Perales and Christy Carter.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The award-winning Kilgore High School Bulldog Band would like to continue tonight's halftime entertainment by featuring our flags and majorettes. Our 2023 flag members are Carlisa Lister, Lily Lakey, Robin Smith, and Treasure Dixon. Our 2023 majorettes are Hayden Colgrove, Taylor Hudman, Christina Lumley, Brooklyn Borens, Janie Hurt, and Lily Tiemann. They will perform a routine to the Santana hit Evil Ways featuring trumpet soloist senior Allison Williams. And now, under the field direction of drum majors Sandy Rodriguez and Kason Brandt, Kilgore ISD proudly presents the Raging Red Band from Bulldog Land. The band's halftime performance tonight will include Kilgore Bulldog Fanfare, Peacemaker March, and E Pluribum Unum. The band is under the direction of John Gardner, Gavin Clark, Don Gamble, and Tiffany McWilliams. The flag and majorette sponsor is Ms. Ashley Polk. Principal for Kilgore High School is Marcus Camp. The superintendent is Dr. Andrew Baker. We would like to thank Dr. Baker and the KISD School Board for our new uniforms the students are wearing. Thank you, community, for your support, and go Dogs!
As we wrap up here at halftime at R.E. St. John Stadium, the Kilgore Band is now off the field. They're getting the tunnels set up. We'll take a break. We'll be back with our second half.
Laird Insurance Agency, 2700 Stone Road, is an independent, trusted choice insurance agency serving Kilgore's personal and business insurance needs since 1923. As an independent insurance agent, they can shop your insurance with companies like Travelers, Safeco, Hartford, and Progressive. You may call Bobby Bean, Harvey McClendon, or Tisha Martin at Laird Insurance Company at 984-5000 or on the web at lairdins.com.
Are you looking for a healthcare clinic that has low prices and a family atmosphere? Kilgore Quick Care is the place for you. We offer walk-in urgent care, primary care, and weight management with transparent, affordable prices. The next time you have a health concern, think Kilgore Quick Care. We are located at 401 East Lantrip Street, right behind the Kilgore Post Office. Locally owned and operated, Kilgore Quick Care is a proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs and Ragin' Red Broadcasting. When your family needs care quick, Kilgore Quick Care. Go Dogs!
Has your bank statement come in the mail? It was supposed to come days ago. Are you living in 2007? E-statement is a must. It's instant and goes right to your online banking. So there's no more waiting in snail mail, and it's more secure.
Yeah, you can download and print all your account statements up to 2 years back and can view them anytime you need.
I do like instant gratification, and snail mail needs a serious vibe check. I do have online banking and a mobile app. I'm enrolling today.
Enroll in e-statements in your online banking today.
Citizens Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At the Burrito Shop in Kilgore, you'll find authentic Mexican cuisine. Owner Jessie Annabeth and her staff serve up a wide selection of food, including tortas, enchiladas, gorditas, and of course burritos. Open Monday through Saturday from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. For breakfast and lunch, it's the Burrito Shop, who want you to know that they support Kilgore High School football. Go Bulldogs!
National Wholesale Supply at 300 Southport Road carries a full line of plumbing supplies and fixtures. They feature Rinnai tankless water heaters, along with Delta and American Standard faucets and fixtures. They also carry a complete line of Milwaukee tools. They're your local dealer for American-made Bradford White water heaters. National Wholesale Supply services both retail and wholesale customers. They also carry the Big Green Egg cookers for the ultimate cooking experience. National Wholesale Supply is a proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs Ragin' Red Broadcasting.
Back out here at R.E. St. John Stadium, broadcast being brought to you by Ragin' Red Broadcasting, if you heard Brian mention in that ad. But we're about ready to get underway here for the second half. Palestine will kick the ball to Kilgore as they got the ball to start the ball game. Kilgore 20, Palestine 7. Kilgore High School football being brought to you by Ragin' Red Broadcasting. Doug Smith along with Don Hedrick and Jason Smith here at R.E. St. John Stadium. First district game of 2023 for both these teams. Looking around the rest of the district in the area, scores that you expected with Carthage over Bullard, 24-7. Van over the Brownsboro Bears, 21-7. The Athens Hornets are beating the Jacksonville Indians 27-7. So, and they are all at halftime just like we are. So, Kilgore 20, Palestine 7, new 12 minutes on the clock. Getting ready to tee it up. Perry Cole, the kicker for the Wildcats, waiting on Kilgore to move some personnel or something. Now they're finally.
Well, only one kickoff by Palestine in the first half, Doug, and it was a short kickoff.
Yeah. This one actually is Hernandez kicking it for the Palestine Wildcats. Let's see what he does. It's a low line drive kick that'll drive Kilgore all the way back, and for the touchback, they'll get it 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Low line drive kick, but it was effective.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yep, just low.
Palestine definitely respecting the speed Kilgore has on the return men.
Yeah, anytime you can get in the end zone and just settle for the 25 and not a long one, run back, you're in good shape. The Wildcats will start out on defense. Kilgore brings them up the line of scrimmage over the ball for Kilgore, number 63, Parker Allums. Out of the shotgun. It'll be Parrish in the backfield along with Williams. Waiting for the snap, hands off to Waters, strives to get going. Tripped up a little bit, and I don't know, he may have lost a yard or no
I
gain.
think he got a yard. No, they're going to put it right on the line.
They're going to put it right back where it was for no gain on the play.
Looked like he tripped
Yeah, it
over
did.
something.
Don, when I happened to be looking through my binoculars, the left guard backed up a step and he tripped over his feet. This time they'll run with a slot over on the right side. One receiver split left. Single setback. The exit, quick throws out in the flat. It was tipped, but Zaylen Stoker caught it anyway, got away from a one person. He's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage, guys. It was tipped. That would have been better off just to let it hit the ground.
Boy, it looks like a loss of about 3 on the play.
Yeah, 3 yards on that. It's going to bring up
third
and long.
3rd and 13 for the Bulldogs. Unusual territory for Kilgore.
Yep, like I say, that ball was tipped right at the line of scrimmage. Zoker caught it, did all he could just to pick up a few yards and not lose more than that. 3 receivers, trips over on the left side for the Bulldogs, left to right, north to south. Single setback, 2-step, wide receiver screen out in the flat, and he dropped the ball. That's twice we've seen receivers. That time it was Towns. Don, he took a peek upfield and tried to run before he caught it. Play was set up good on the wide receiver screen.
Not a good series for the Kilgore Bulldogs.
No, it wasn't. Not to start this second half. Is Gary will stand back. Palestine going to get this ball possibly in Kilgore into the field. Not much wind right now. Let's see, they're going to put a return on or what? High snap over his head, and he picks it up and kicks it and does a good job of just getting it kicked. It's finally picked up a Palestine, and they're going to have it inside the Kilgore 30. I don't know, guys, what we can do, but snapping on punts, extra points, and field goals is killing us. 8 yards on that punt. And we're lucky it wasn't a safety.
Kilgore leading 20-7, 2 scores, 9:42 to go. Palestine, great field position.
Yep, they're going to put it down at the Kilgore 28-yard line.
Well, there's some confusion right now.
There is no foul for roughing the kicker because once he moves, that ball hits the ground, and he starts moving out of the pocket. He's free game at that point.
Boy, they're going to get it. Palestine will get it at the Kilgore 28-yard line.
Don, I don't know if I was Coach Fuller, but I believe if I had to go through 30 people, I'd find me somebody that could snap the ball for a punt and an extra point, because that is one of the Achilles heels of Kilgore. Two backs in the backfield in tandem. Up under the center goes Cooper on a sweep to the right side, cuts back. That's what's been the bread and butter for Palestine, Don, on the run. They start a sweep, and then they cut back against the grain.
Well, that's a running back reading the block when you've got a lead blocker out there.
3 yards on that one.
Lead blocker kicks the defender out, then you cut back on the inside, and that's what they're doing.
So 3rd and 3, Cooper going to the sideline, getting the plays. Back in at quarterback, Corey Cooper, the sophomore for Palestine. And he'll go up under center again, under Garcia, the center. 2 backs, takes it, hands it off straight ahead, dive play on the right side. Big tackle in there by Kilgore. one of the first person, Cameron Christian, the sideboard, to hit him.
Jackson Tucker Phillips, I believe, also added it on that one.
Pickup of about 2 yards on the play to bring up 3rd and 5 for Palestine. Guys, I'm going to say they're in 4-down territory right
They
here.
are. And you've seen Kilgore, Doug. We shut out Pine Tree 18-0, and it was bend but not break. Pine Tree went up and down the field. Kilgore got in the red zone. Opponent got in the red zone. Kilgore defense. Let's hope this is the situation here. 3rd and 5.
They'll take it. Quick pitch to the outside, and the defender got to him. See where they mark it. Now, he put his hand down and stumbled forward.
They're going to give him one.
Yeah, Michael Dennis got to him, submarined in there.
3rd and 4, Doug. I'm like you. I think it's going to be 4-down territory. Palestine having confidence in their run game.
Yeah. No change of personnel. Well, actually, the punter is on the field. I don't know if he's there to punt on or if he's there to.
We've seen him throw a pass. We've seen him run the ball. He's a big, big man.
Yeah. Yeah, he's also the tight end, Perry Cole. You're right. He's a big guy. But now it's Corey Cooper coming back in. They're going to go for it on 4th and 5. A long 4 or a short 5, however you want to look at it. They'll go at it with a tandem set in the backfield. Cooper up under center. Takes it, play action, fakes it. Now he rolls to his left, wants to throw. Good defense by Kilgore. I didn't see the number. Couldn't quite get it to see it outside the press box.
Chris Williams, number 8.
And so the ball will go over on downs for the first time. For the second time, actually, tonight. And Kilgore will start it. Their first chance for offense in this second half. Or, excuse me, second chance at offense. Huddled on the sideline.
You're at the 7-13 mark.
Going to put it down at the 22-yard line is where the Bulldogs will start from, so deep in their own territory. Kilgore with their backs against the wall on their second possession, unable to move it the first time. Sage Orange in the backfield. Parrish at the H-back. They'll take it, hand it off to Orange, starts inside, bounces outside, cuts back. Oh, guys, he would have been gone. That was a shoestring tackle, but he did that, Don, just putting his hands down.
And he did. He ran horizontal for about 6 or 8 yards. He was nearly on the ground, but kept going the gain out to the 34 and a first down.
Yep, 12-yard pickup on the play for Orange and got him out of a hole. Out across the 30 to the 34-yard line. Slide over on the right side for the Bulldogs. Orange in the backfield, takes it, hands it off, looking for a place to go, bounces outside, cuts back inside. I'm telling you, he is quick.
We have found another weapon.
Yeah, we have. 17 yards on that run.
And he's so quick, Doug, and he reads well. He looks and looks for an opening, and he can turn the corner on any cornerback here. I mean, he's quick.
I tell you what's so funny, Don. You say 17 yards, but it was so quick, you don't think he gained that much. You thought, well, he had about a good 8 or 9 yards, but he picks up 17 because he is quick. It'll be Parrish in the backfield along with Orange. Slide on the left side. He'll get it again. Start up the middle this time, and that's just power running.
Yeah, that is. He's going to get
4 yards. Yep. Yeah, and that he can power run and he can run fast. Good to see a senior getting that chance. Not sure what's wrong with Matthew Hardy, but as Jason pointed out earlier, he's down on the sideline in street clothes. No cast or anything on him. Out of the shotgun, slot left side, showing a safety blitz. Now they back out of it for Palestine. Takes it on the kick out block by Parrish around the right side. Orange on the run again.
Yeah,
good job.
Yeah, good run. He will get another first down.
Yep. Derek Williams on the carry. Actually, quarterback Derek Williams on the carry.
Yeah.
7 yards.
Good lead block by Michael Dennis, number 7. Wide receiver on a cornerback, Doug. That's a hard block to make. But all you got to do is tie him up, and that's what he did.
Yep, and a new set of downs for the Bulldogs. Ball right at the 37 of Palestine. Kilgore on the move. Started this drive at their own 22-yard line. Williams with a slot over on the left side. Takes it on the option, pitches out to Orange, and he picks up maybe a couple, and that's it. They ran it to the short side of the field. Actually ended up on a yard gain on the plate. It'll bring up 2nd and 9,
Doug,
5-11.
I don't recall seeing Kilgore run much of an option in the non-district schedule. This is the first time they brought that out.
I think they only ran it once or twice, but they ran it about 3 times tonight. They've run it, and it's always been to the short side of the field. There's a high snap, but he gets it down. Orange got it behind the back. I tell you what, guys. He got right behind Parrish. He got right behind Parrish, hit in behind him, put his hand on his back, and followed him all the way down.
Emmanuel Young, number 79, a massive block on the linebacker.
Right. 7-yard pickup. It'll be 3rd and about 2 to go. So Kilgore on the move with the run here, just eating up that clock, wearing down that defense of Palestine. Parrish and Orange in the backfield again. Wiley split over here to the near side, slide over on the left. Now they'll send Orange in motion. Takes it on a crossing route and finds it for a first down. On the receiving end of that pass, it looked like it was complete to number 22.
LaCallian Graves, Doug, a sophomore.
Yeah, it was. 4-yard pass and a first down for the Bulldogs. Moving this ball, letting that clock run. Down to 3:52 in the 3rd. Kilgore over on the far hash mark. Slot over on that left side. Now Parrish shifts out of the backfield to an H-back. Now he'll go from left to right, and they'll run it on an option. Williams will keep it himself, and let's see, he'll pick up about 3 or 4 yards on the play.
On the spot. They spotted at the 20, it'll be a 3. So they're going to say...
Right on the 20.
Yeah, right on the 20. One official had it at the 19, one at the 20, so they'll put it on the 20. 3-yard gain.
Yep, pick up on the play. Everybody looking to the sideline, play being signaled in. Kilgore now, Don, using some clock, taking a page out of the Palestine playbook and just keeping it on the ground, using that clock, wearing on that defense. Wildcats with a 4-man front. Now they'll send Parrish from left to right. High snap, takes it, goes Orange over to the left side, stumbles forward for maybe another 3 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and about 4 for the Bulldogs. I'm going to say the Bulldogs probably 4-down territory.
I would say so.
Checking into the ball game for Kilgore, Aubrey Saylor will check into the backfield. And he usually lines up as either an H-back or a fullback. Williams getting the play from the sideline. Yep. He'll line up as a fullback with Waters behind him. Straight I formation. As Williams will go up under center, hands it to the second man through. Waters, big hole, left side. Got a first down. It's going to be 1st and goal to go about the 5 or 6 yard line for Kilgore. Just depends on where they mark. They're going to say 1st and goal to go from the 5. So they'll stop the clock only long enough to move the chains. 12-yard pickup that time by Waters. Was just right there in that play. Here comes the extra point, which is always an adventure. There's the snap. Everything worked good. The kick is good. Our score, Kilgore Bulldogs 27, the Palestine Wildcats 7. We'll be back in a moment.
Hey, all you Bulldog fans, it's Kara Harris here, your local State Farm insurance agent. Our office is located at 701 North Kilgore Street, next to the Burrito Shop. You can call or text us at 903-984-0678 or check out our website, www.myetxagent.com. We'd love to hear from you. Go Dogs!
Hey, this is Tim Capps with Gabriel Jordan Buick GMC. And there's one thing you gotta know. We love Kilgore Bulldog football. Gabriel Jordan Buick GMC, post-profit at Kilgore Bulldog football. Woo! Nowhere else in East Texas.
Back out to R.E. St. John Stadium. 1:18 left to go in the third quarter. That drive by Kilgore took 5 minutes and 55 seconds. Ended with a 5-yard run by Isaiah Waters on the 11th play of that drive. Extra point by Izagiri was good. 1:18 left to go in the third when he crossed the goal line. Started at the Kilgore 22-yard line. All of that with only one pass, and it was good for 4 yards. So Kilgore just showing their dominance and winning it in the trenches. And not a better example than pushing Waters across that goal line after he had been all but stopped. This time Reyes with a good high hanging kick, fielded at the 10-yard line. Now they've got something out to the deal, rides him down from behind. I'm telling you, Don, they almost got that ball out. On the tackle for Kilgore, number 14, Jacalen Sheffield, the sophomore. I thought that ball was going to come out. He did a good job.
He reached around and had his hand on the football.
He did. He did a good job of that. I thought it was going to come out. Going to put the ball right at the 27-yard line of the Wildcats. Kilgore High School football being brought to you by Raging Red Broadcasting. Doug Smith along with Don Hedrick and Jason Smith here at R.E. St. John Stadium for the first district game of 2023. Out of the pro set. Cooper up under center. Quick pitch out to the right side. Brought several missed tackles by the Bulldogs, and he picks up good yardage. Picked up 4 yards on the play.
Yeah, one missed tackle, Doug, was right at the line of scrimmage. He just missed him.
But you know what, Don? You got to give credit to Walker and Denman, the running backs for Palestine. They run what we call downhill. They're always leaning forward to try to pick up that extra yardage. And they've done a good job of that tonight.
About a 4-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 6.
This probably be the last play of the third quarter, unless it's a pass. But they don't have but one. They do have one receiver split out over here on the left side. They'll take it on a counter play. Somebody grabbed him, and Don, they're going to call face mask. That was not a face mask. He grabbed the shoulder pad.
Yeah.
That ref just got that call wrong, folks. He turned him around.
Not even the ref close to it.
No, it was the referee in the backfield, but he's going to call face mask, and it's not.
Personal foul.
And that was not. No, it was not a face mask. He grabbed him on the collar of his shirt, right up by his face mask.
Yeah, Coach Fuller out to the numbers on the field. He is not pleased with that.
He you can tell the disappointment. He's saying, hey, you don't call that from the backside if you can't see it. And that was the referee from the backside that made that call. That kept that drive alive. 1st and 10 now at the 45. Throws it on the screen out to the right side. And Kilgore runs it out of bounds after about a pickup of 3.
Yeah, good coverage.
Yeah, it was. By the Bulldogs on the far side.
On the reception, number 3.
So, 3-yard pickup on the play. Brings up 2nd and 7. Not many passes by Palestine. And thank you for running this football. But 14.1 second. Kilgore doing a good job on the run, on the cover and the pass, so they've only thrown it about 3 or 4 times. Out of the shotgun, straight ahead handoff, big hole for number 22, Elijah Walker, the senior running back. Picks up 3 more.
Yeah, Palestine running a lot of counter, Doug, that make it look like they're going to the left, and they pull an offside guard and go to the right.
That'll be the last play of the third quarter. Our score, your Kilgore Bulldogs 27, the Palestine Wildcats 7. Kilgore High School football continues in a moment.
Firearms. Concealed handgun classes and firearms training. We buy and sell new and used guns. Call 903-988-4035 for information. Discounts for veterans, military, and law enforcement. Eagle Eye Firearms, USA.
Some people travel to New England just to see Plymouth Rock, and when they get there, they discover it's really just a rock. You can save a lot of time and money by coming to Kilgore and visit the Texas Broadcast Museum. It's infinitely more interesting than a rock. Some people say it's one of the best museums they've ever visited. Find out for yourself. That's the Texas Broadcast Museum in downtown Kilgore. Open Fridays and Saturdays from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. It's also a great place for your company's meetings, parties, or other events. Find us on Facebook or on the web. That's the Texas Broadcast Museum.
KDOK 1240 AM, 105.3 FM Kilgore, 101.9 Longview, 94.9 Chalk Hill, Lake Cherokee, and now 106.1 Henderson.
KDOC is also heard on KYZS 1490 AM and 95.7 Tyler.
Keeping it classic.
Back out at R.E. St. John Stadium after the change of the ends of the field for the quarter. Kilgore on defense, Wildcats on offense. And the ball will be right at the Kilgore 48-yard line is where the Bulldogs will start from that spot. They'll split a receiver on the far side, actually a slot over on the far side for Palestine. They'll roll Cooper out to the left. Got a little pressure, throws it, and it's complete for a first down out near the 40-yard line.
About 12, it looked like, on the reception. Very uncharacteristic. Palestine not throwing the ball. You're trailing by 3 touchdowns, Doug. You're going to have to start throwing the ball in the fourth quarter.
That's 7-yard pickup on the play. New set of downs for the Wildcats at the Kilgore 41-yard line. They've got it first and 10, 11:40 on the game clock here in the final period. Slot over on the right side. Double tight ends, one single back, 2-step drive, now throws it on the route. Actually, the receiver ran into the defender, but it was way over his head. I don't care how much contact, you weren't going to catch that ball.
I guess that's one the officials call tangled up. Is that what
yeah, we had that tangled up. But it all amounts to an incomplete pass. And the clock will stop with 11:25. Kilgore 27, Palestine 7. They'll run with the receiver split on this side. Kamari Gibson takes it, quick pitches over on the left side. Somebody done
that
submarine.
Red Will. Yeah. I'll get the number if I get a number 7 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Michael Dennis, Doug Red Day, that came in low, went down and made the stop.
Yeah, 1-yard pickup on the play.
Gain of 1 makes it 3rd and 9.
Yeah, 1-yard pickup on the play. Now they'll bring a whole set of new people in from the sideline. Next week, we'll go on the road to Jacksonville to a new Tomato Bowl stadium. High snap, gets it down. Cooper rolls out to his right. Got pressure, and he overthrows everybody. But there was 4 red jerseys around
perfect
receiver.
Perfect Kilgore Bulldog pass defense, Doug. Receivers covered, quarterback under pressure.
Yeah, we'll travel down to Jacksonville next week. Be our first time in the new Tomato Bowl after they redid it, remodeled it. But folks, get there early because no matter how much remodeling they did, there is still no parking. It's the only stadium you'll ever see without a parking lot. Slide over on the right side. Now he'll roll over to his right. Cooper got a little bit of pressure. Excuse me, in and out of the hands of the receiver, but he would have been out of bounds. And the ball's going to go over on downs to Kilgore, I believe the third time tonight, or second time.
Oh, that's third time.
Yeah, I thought it was over on third time. Over on downs to Kilgore. 10:31 left to go. Kilgore gets it at the 40.
And Kilgore's last scoring drive, Dove, you remember, almost a half a quarter. 5 minutes and 55 seconds on the drive. So, once again,
they'll keep it on the ground if they can and wear on that defense. But the offense kept the ball down with a couple of first downs and let the defense on Palestine have a little bit of a rest. Derek Williams will stand out of the shotgun with Parrish and Jason Kirk in there with him. Kirk gets the carry for a good gain of about 8 or 9 yards on the play. So Jason Kirk. Jason Kirk on the carry for Kilgore. Slot over on the right side. Out of the pro set. Parrish with a kick out block. Williams trying to turn the corner, gets a block. And finally he'll be tackled out of bounds, but not until he picks up a first down. 15-yard pickup by Derek Williams, the quarterback.
I think I just saw a late flag.
Let's see what we got a call here.
Very late.
The line judge made the call. Unless something happened out of bounds. This may have been against the Bulldogs. Let's see.
What really, really late.
Yeah, it was. Well, somebody may have been mouthing. Usually what causes that. Waiting for the call from the referee. Kilgore walking backwards from where Williams went out of bounds. Don your head, keep your cool, keep your mouth closed, and let it go. Let's see what happens. Still no call from the official. On the bench, on the player, on P.J. Wiley on the bench was the call. So unsportsmanlike. You can't make those kind of mistakes, but Fuller is upset. He's saying something to the referee. Let's see what he's saying. Still hadn't set the ball yet. Now they moved it back a little bit further, about another half yard.
After the penalty marked off, the ball was spotted at the Bulldog 49-yard line, first down.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Bulldogs because they made the first down and the penalty was a dead ball foul. Still in the backfield, Jason Kirk, single setback. Now they'll send Parrish from right to left. Takes it, hands it off on a counter play to Kirk. Going forward, picks up good yardage. Still not down, still going.
Not enough for the first down, but a big gain.
Yeah,
about 8 or 9 yards
on first down. And Don, these offensive linemen are pushing these back and getting another 4 or 5 yards.
Kilgore is winning at the line of scrimmage.
Right, they
here
are
in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, 9-yard pickup on the play brings up 2nd and 1 for the Bulldog. Taking their time. $9:20 left to go. Out of the shotgun goes Williams, takes it, hands it off to the right side, breaks a tackle or two, and they get a first down.
You bet.
Jason, we have a correction. We have number 12 on the program, Jason Kirk. They're saying it's Rashawn Williams, and he just picked up 17 yards. So, Don, we've got some backs that are coming in and some support roles that are really doing good tonight. And that sure makes your future for the district look brighter when you've got more than 1 or 2 backs. Well, when you get one hurt, you somebody in.
You bet. First down at the Palestine 31-yard line.
Yep, and it'll be Williams in the backfield, left side. Breaks a tackle, still going, still on his feet. Breaks another tackle. He may take it. Touchdown, Williams. All the way from the 31-yard line. So another score by another back tonight. Rayshawn Williams on the carry. I'm glad, Don, we got that information, got his name right. That young man did a good job running. You want to make sure we get his name right on the 5th play of that drive. And as we said, extra point, always a venture. High snap. Let's say you got to give Brooks a good, give credit, Don. He does a good job of getting that ball down, but it's good. Our score, the Kilgore Bulldogs 34, the Palestine Wildcats 7. We'll be back in a moment.
Brent Rice State Farm Insurance is located at 1100B North Kilgore Street. Go by there and see Brent and his staff for all your insurance needs. They have a full line of insurance products available. Whether it is home, auto, boat, or life insurance, they will find a plan that is right for you. Just give them a call at 903-984-2917. That's Brent Rice State Farm Insurance, a proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs and Raging Red Broadcasting.
The Cap House will embroidery almost everything.
Yeah, right. My belt?
Yep.
How about my shoes?
Yep.
T-shirts?
Yep.
Bags?
Yep.
Your purse?
Yep.
My jacket?
Yep.
How about our blankets?
Yep.
Towels? How about the kids' baseball uniforms?
Yep.
How about my jersey?
Yep.
Football uniforms?
Yep.
Okay, I got it. They'll embroidery just about anything.
903-986-9336.
What was that?
903-986-9336.
I'm sorry, I missed it. One more time.
903-986-9336. The Cap House, a little out of the way, but what they put on will stay.
Back out to R.E. St. John's Stadium after the score by Kilgore. They lead 34-7. I'll run down that scoring summary after this kickoff by Reyes. .8:34 left to go in the contest. Reyes will kick it deep, and he gets under it good. Kicks it, drives them all the way back to the 2-yard line, trying to get a wall over on this side, and breaks a couple of tackles, still on his feet. I'm telling you, Don, good return by the Palestine Wildcats. Kilgore missing some about 2 or 3 one-on-one tackles that time.
Quinn Reese.
Always scary on them returns. Don, the main thing that I see happening is whoever the outside man is not containing. When they break to the outside, there's nobody out here. Ball's going to be placed at the 24 of the Wildcats. They'll have it 1st and 10 from that spot. Coy Cooper still the quarterback, the sophomore. Don, he's thrown 5 passes all year. He's thrown more than that tonight. Up under center, quick pitch to the left side, cuts it back. They cut it back against the grain and picked up good yardage on 1st down. Pick up about 3 or 4 yards on their play.
3, Jason says. P.J. Wiley making a stop.
So
for the Bulldogs.
Clock continue to run with 8:03. Cooper going to the sideline, getting the play from Coach Lance Angel and his staff. Remind you to stay tuned for our GNX postgame show. I'll have the second half scoring summary. Jason will have the end of game stats. Don will have an interview with Coach Fuller down on the field. That's GNX postgame show. Up under center, pro set backfield, quick pitch out to the left side, trying to get the corner turn, and good defense by Kilgore over on that far side over there.
Yeah,
and Sater making a hit on over there.
The tackler for the Bulldog, Doug, was being blocked and played off the blocker and made the tackle. Very little gain on the play,
right.
maybe 3.
And Aubrey,
good defense. No gain, Jason said.
Aubrey Sater.
Yeah, that's 3rd down now.
Yeah, Aubrey Sater did a good job. So it'll bring up 3rd and 7 for Palestine. A lot of linemen down with their hands on their hips, trying to get air, get the play in. They're going to split a man way out here on this near side. Hudson Deere coming split out over on the near side. The backfield, they'll take it. He'll roll out to his right. Goes Cooper. Got time. Looking downfield, and just throws it all the way up. About the 5th row in the stands. Hey, that's the way you do it. Make sure nobody's going to get it. When you're going to throw it away, somebody told him throw it away. It was about 5th or 6th row up in the stands.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. I see who caught it.
Yeah. So that'll bring it 4th down in a punting situation. Now, Don, their snaps on punts are an adventure like ours are. So they've had dribbled along the ground. They've had them over their head and everything else. Perry Cole probably says, just get it to me one time tonight, as he will punt for the Wildcats. Zaylen Stoker, the only man back deep for Kilgore. He'll stand just over midfield. Good snap. He bobbles it, but he's going to take off, and now he throws the ball, but you've got ineligible guys downfield again. Don, you can't tell me all 6 of them were receivers downfield, but he ran that. I don't know that he wasn't intending to run that all the way. So, anyway, the ball will go over on downs again for the 3rd time tonight. Yep, they lost 4 yards on that play. Kilgore would take over deep in Palestine territory.
Yeah, almost at the midway part of the 4th quarter. Kilgore leading 34-7. They're going to have the ball at the Palestine 20.
Yep. Palestine 20-yard line, as Don said, as they call it, the plus side of the field. New quarterback into the game for Kilgore, Kason Brooks. Start with a straight ahead handoff. Now, guys, we haven't seen Kason Brooks play, but I'm going to tell you one thing. We know he has good hands because he's the one that holds the ball when we kick field goals and extra points, and he gets snaps behind him, short hopped over his head, and gets it down. So he does have a good set of hands.
2-yard gain on the play, 2nd and 8. Kilgore, no hurry, just letting the clock run.
Yeah, we do know he's got good hands, and Brooks will be in the backfield. Also back there, Jordan Pierce with him. They'll send a man in motion. Now he'll cut back to the right side, and they throw it out there or fake it. Throw. Let's see. So no gain. Maybe lost the yard they had.
I think he did.
I think he lost
a couple. Williams handed the ball to him and faked the throw.
Right.
So the 2 that he gained earlier loses those, and it's now.
Yeah.
3rd
Also
and 10.
in the ball game for Kilgore, Dre Sanders, the sophomore, number 41. Also checking in there for Kilgore, Jamarian Duncan. Jordan Pierce, whole host of everybody substituting now. As Brooks will be the quarterback. He will have Pierce on his left side. They come on the blitz straight ahead, carry, and that offensive line pushing him forward. Picked up a few yards, not much, and it's going to be 4th down. They got back on the 2 yards they lost. It'll be 4th down and 8. I would assume Kilgore's just going to go for it. As Brooks comes to the sideline to get the play. Kilgore will go for it. 4:17 as the clock's ticking. Well, they're still letting it run down. Kilgore's going to run it down and take a timeout. So while they take a timeout, we'll take a break and be back.
We're so happy to serve you here at East Texas Hardware and want to thank you for supporting our economy by shopping local. We're your hometown hardware store, and you can count on us to deliver personal service. East Texas Hardware is a part of the history of Kilgore. We care about our community, our relationships, and the future that we're helping to build. We're members of the Kilgore Chamber of Commerce and Rotary Club. Our focus is all about community involvement, and we proudly support many local charities, churches, youth sports, and the Kilgore Education Program. Kilgore's our home. It's a great place to work, live, and play. East Texas Hardware thanks you for shopping with us and for supporting Ragin' Red Broadcasting and the Kilgore Bulldogs.
Energy Fab manufactures a complete line of oil and gas equipment, as well as fabrication of custom vessels, piping, and structural steel. We are located on Highway 80 in White Oak, Texas. We have had a strong commitment to excellence for over 20 years. Our goal is to manufacture the best oil and gas processing equipment for our customers. Energy Fab, a name you can trust and a proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs and Ragin' Red Broadcasting.
And we're back to Artie St. John Stadium. Izagari will attempt a 35-yard field goal. Good snap this time. The kick is up. It's got plenty of distance, and it's good. So a 35-yard field goal.
Doug, I think that might have been good from 55.
Yeah, he did nail it. And our score, Kilgore 37, Palestine 7. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a moment.
This broadcast of Raging Red Football is made possible in part by Forest Home Baptist Church. Located on the Loop, God has been extremely active in the life of Forest Home. We currently offer a children's education building, a large multi-purpose building, a worship center, a state-of-the-art facility for our student ministry, and a Mother's Day Out program. Under the leadership of Pastor Riley Pippin, there's never been a more exciting time to be a part of Forest Home. Come find your church home with us as we pursue and experience the love of God.
East Texas Tire and Service Center is your local family-owned and operated tire and service center with multiple brands and sizes of tires for you to choose from. In addition to installations, one of our certified technicians can perform an alignment using the state-of-the-art Hunter alignment machine. We can also repair your front-end suspension or diagnose those dreaded check engine lights. East Texas Tire and Service Center is located at 700 East Main Street. That's East Texas Tire and Service Center, proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs and Ragin' Red Broadcasting.
Back out to Artie St. John Stadium. That drive by Kilgore ended with four plays. 2:35 off the clock during that drive. Kilgore kicks it to the Wildcats down at the 5-yard line, and this time they swarm, driven out of bounds on the far side. 2:35 off the clock during that drive. 4 plays, 35-yard field goal by Leo Izagari. Kilgore up 37-7.
Doug, Leo on the season still perfect on his field goals, and I want to give a lot of credit to Aiden Reyes, the way he's been kicking off. High kicks being fielded at about the 2 and 3 yard line. That gives your kick team a lot of good time to get down there. He's done a great job. Really got some good kicks off tonight.
Yep, he has. Mass substitution on defense now. Get you some of those names. Duncan coming into the ball game. Also out there, LaPerion Graves. Also out there on defense, Coen Reese. Straight ahead handoff as they stack it up for about a couple of yards, not much more.
It's going to be a 3-yard gain trying to get that number of the ball carrier.
Everybody mass substituting. Drive starting at the Palestine's own 20-yard line. So, like I said, mass substitution. Also in there, Jacqueline Sheffield is in there for Kilgore. Try to get these kids' names
Kayvon Reese in there at safety.
Yeah. The Wildcats will go with a receiver split over on the right side. Cooper out of the shotgun. Takes it straight ahead handoff on the left side.
It's either going to be a 5 or 6 yard gain.
Yep, good gain on that play. So Pierce on the carry, going to put him up about a 6 yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1 for the Wildcats. Defense being, signaled in from the sideline from Coach Loper and company. 2:22 on the game clock. They'll come up to the line of scrimmage. Double tight ends, one receiver split on the left side, straight ahead handoff, and they'll get the touchdown. The touchdown, the first down on the play.
Yeah, that was actually
set it down.
That's actually the first time we've seen Cooper just take it on the quarterback keeper. And he picked up 3, which was more than what it needed.
Remind you to stay tuned for our GNX postgame show. I'll have the second half scoring summary. Jason will have the end of game stats, and Don will have Coach Fuller down on the field. That's GNX postgame show. Kilgore High School football being brought to you by Raging Red Broadcasting here on KDOK 105.3 FM, 1240 AM. Handoff over the left side. Big hole on the left side and big yardage of about 8 yards picked up on that play. As Palestine just running the ball, using the clock. Brings up 2nd and 2. So 1:20 left to go in the contest. Cooper going to the sideline to get the play. They're in no hurry. They want this clock to run as much as Kilgore. Kilgore on top 37-7.
Yeah, they're ready to make it back to Palestine.
Yep, and they just broke a huddle with 12 players, but no point calling it now. Double tight end, straight ahead handoff. Starts inside, breaks outside, first down for the Wildcats. They'll get a new set of downs.
5 yard gain. Fussel's built like a fullback out there in a running back position. That is a big, stocky kid taking those handoffs.
They'll have to run at least one more play. There's about a 8-second differential in the game clock and the play clock. One more for sure anyway. He'll go up under center with a tandem back. Take ball fumbled. He picks it up off the ground. Still able to make the handoff. And that probably will be the last play of the game. A pickup of about 6 yards.
6 yard pickup.
And that's probably going to be the end of the game as they let the last 10 seconds tick off. And they will as both teams come to the sideline. And that's the end of the contest. The Kilgore Bulldogs 37. The Palestine Wildcats 7. We'll take a break. We'll be back with our GNX postgame show.
HD Hydraulics invites you to check out what's new. Their 3 locations are now under one roof. This 39,000 square foot shop and showroom carries the best outdoor power equipment, including Gravely and Exmark mowers, Echo power equipment, and the best small engine shop in East Texas. HD Hydraulics, for equipment sales and service. They can design and fabricate special orders, make custom hoses in-house, and more. If your work involves hydraulics, HD either has it, can find it, or will make it. Tell them how they can help you at the Traffic Circle in Kilgore.
Owners Jackie and Vicki Clayton have been taking care of people and feeding them with 43 years experience in the convenience store business. So when you're looking for snacks or lunch on the go, Clayton's Get Go offers a vast selection of your favorite snacks and soft drinks. We carry freshly brewed tea, coffee, and other cold drink options. Advice.